start off with a recap of last session. You guys are currently in Armaal, a cloud giant castle home to the evil Countess Sansuri, about a mile above the Evermoors, and you've managed to save the bronze dragon Felgalos, who was being tortured, as you do believe that Countess Sansuri trying to get some information from the dragon to learn where some sort of dragon magic is. Anyway, with the dragon freed, you had promised it that you would put an end to these evil giants. So you've continued making your way through the castle, fighting off the various guards that have stood in your way. You're currently in the central tower, and as you've been moving about, all of a sudden this thunderstorm has just erupted. Dark clouds have formed all around you, encapsulating the castle with these kind of murky, darkish grey clouds. They blot out the sun. It started raining really heavily, and not only that, it's also very, very windy. So with the extreme weather conditions, if you're outside, the ranged weapon attacks will be at disadvantage. Perception checks that rely on sight will be at disadvantage because of the fog, and it can be pretty noisy too. You may have disadvantage on perception checks that rely on hearing, but it kind of depends on where you are. It's only outside. There are just these large open windows around the castle. There is a bit of rain blowing in, but it's nothing too serious, and the walls work well to block out most of the wind. The interiors are illuminated with these magical sconces burning away, but not actually burning. So you can just kind of hear a little bit of rain patting down, a bit of light wind outside, a crack of thunder here and there. So where you are now is a central tower. There's some acid that the giants seem to employ if they have some unwanted guests that enter through the main keep. There are murder holes in the ground where you can pour acid onto some assailants. The giants tried to use this tactic on you guys, and you'd fought them off. This powerful cloud giant guard had retreated here with some other guards, and that's where they made their stand, and you just now defeated them. There's actually no other exits from this room as well. It seems to just be a guard room. A large arrow slit peering out towards the gatehouse is set to the eastern wall. Holes that lead down into the main hall at the entrance as well. I'll show you the side view map again actually too. So you guys are in this tower. This is where you are here. Up the side of this one.
Okay.
Actually, no. Sorry.
Oh, it's like behind this,
yeah,
is it?
Yeah, it's behind there.
Yeah.
There's another tower. Yeah, so you're on the middle section, kind of behind this wall here, like right in the middle.
Yeah. So, does anyone have stone shape? We could like go up through the wall here, or up through the roof, bust into that central one. Or actually, probably need like a rest or something.
I would vote for a rest, yes. I am very tired of getting thrown through holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas says he can do stone shape, and he says just stand back. He starts waving his hands around and casting a spell. All of a sudden, the spell goes wrong, and he turns into a goat man.
The goats can hear.
Wah, wah.
Great. This is exactly what we need.
Well,
He's
I mean, there's
can't
another
be
goat
good.
out there.
Yeah, he's definitely dying.
He knows that survival is not likely, so he goes off to procreate with the other goats to ensure his survival.
I know.
Tries
Gross.
to repopulate. Is it though? It's polymorph, so he actually technically is a goat. But
Yeah,
there we
but
go.
it's still
Just,
it's still a go.
let's move on. So
Let's.
that's the best explanation I could come up with. Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, out of anything that could have happened, that's the best I came up with.
I wonder if my speak with animals is still going. It's like 10 minutes.
Don't
It is.
worry about that, please.
That's how you learn of what he's going to go do. He tells you in goat.
Oh
We
dear.
must repopulate this world. He runs off.
Just gonna go to the window and.
You try to vomit out the window and make a dexterity save. It's very windy.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
It's gonna get all in your beard,
And it
dude.
just
Oh no!
the wind just pushes it straight back onto you.
Oh no! And we don't even have a decanter of endless water.
It's on a polymorphed goat.
Yeah.
Oh, sucks for you, sorry.
Yep.
I don't know what to tell you.
You now have chunks of corn intermingled with your beard. And you haven't even eaten corn.
Oh no!
After I pull up the, like undo the grappling hook and like roll up the rope and put it back in my bag, let's check and see what she has on her.
Alright, she wears a full plate. Very large set at that, of course. Other than that, she has a sack, a light grey coloured sack that she had slung over her shoulder, and it contains some rocks, which these are broken marble bits of statuary, jagged chunks of rock. And she also has a 30-foot long hempen rope tied to a wooden bucket, and a dented steel shield, humanoid sized.
There's that bucket I was gonna get for you, Norin.
I guess I got another bucket. Cool.
She has a 50-foot coil of hempen rope and a wooden oar. She also is equipped with a morning star.
Oh.
An oar, like for rowing a boat, but only one oar.
Interesting.
And we can take the rope. Rope's
Yeah.
always useful.
Okay, 50 feet of hempen rope. And another 30 with a bucket attached to the end.
So
Alright,
do
you
you
guys
wanna
wanted to rest here? Take a short rest?
Yeah.
Yes,
Do you wanna,
please.
Like, bar the door or something. A bit.
Okay. You want to
Someone
bar
strong.
the door?
I mean, it's.
You could push the table up against it.
I mean, someone else could probably push the table up against it.
Okay, I'll ask Ren
Yeah,
or Thon to give me a hand and
yeah, we'll start
push
pushing.
the table.
You guys,
I'll guide them with the little airplane lights.
I think it'll take about 4 people to push it. You guys slide it across and it wedges quite neatly underneath the door handle, preventing the handle from fully turning. So, let me just see if anything happens during the hour. What the denizens are doing. You have killed a lot of guards.
Not all of them.
Okay, an hour goes by and there's no activity from any of the giants that must remain here. You feel like at this stage they're probably sticking to whatever they should do with their roster in the event of an attack, whether it be stand guard or make some other sort of preparation. But they don't send like a lynch mob to come and extract you guys or anything like that.
Cool.
Alright.
So we can use hit dice, right?
Yeah. Might as well take a short rest. An hour goes by quite quickly. Really just kind of get your breath back and your strength back at the end of that hour. All of your band-aids fall off as well.
Oh yeah.
They're not like waterproof ones, so they will just fall off straight away. And you can put another one on.
Ooh, can I have a band-aid?
Yep.
Norn would ask for a band-aid as well.
Sure.
And this
Thank you,
storm
sir.
does not let up in the least. Torrential rain, driving hail. You can hear it start to slam down onto the walls of the castle. And it's quite cold. And it's just like a storm. Storm force winds around you.
Well, used nearly all my hit dice, but that's okay. That's what they're there for.
You're not sure how big this storm is, but you do suspect that your smaller ship would have a hard time making it into the castle in this weather.
Right, yeah. So, I think we need to get up to the top of the central tower, whatever it is, which doesn't have a staircase, if I recall. There were vines on the outside that we could attempt to climb. And some of you would probably succeed.
How do we know that there is no stairs going up to that tower?
We haven't found any stairs. Through
Well,
where
there is a set of stairs that we did not go up. Another set of spiral stairs.
True.
Down
There were-
from the
From the base
like
platform, yeah.
the walled-in area there.
Oh, there's these two.
I'm not going back down those. It just goes to the front, the entrance.
Yeah. I suspect that those other stairs we saw go up to the other room like this. The other guardhouse.
It is possible, yes.
Oh, there's a door in this room that we came from to reach this room, was there not? Like we skipped past the door to run after this lady.
Oh, did we?
I swear I thought I remember seeing.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was a door down there
Oh, yeah.
that we didn't go in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Try that
A
one.
couple of doors, actually.
That could well be it.
Yeah, there are other avenues to explore. Some hallways, some other doors, stairs. I mean,
Nope.
unless the giants are flying from location to location, you would imagine that the various levels of this castle are connected somehow.
Yeah. Norn is feeling much better now that his pennant is charged up once again.
Yeah.
Emergency levitation.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's push this table back so we can go out the door.
Alright.
Alright, there'll be an athletics check to try and pull the door open. You can feel the wind just pushing against it. It's going to be difficult. And you ain't getting an open rend. You can just feel the wind forcing it back shut.
Alright.
Does somebody need to be hanging on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll cast guidance on you, Norn, and I'll help you.
Okay. Well, we still need somebody hanging on the door handle.
I can do that.
Can just
Oh wait, I can't do that and then help you, can I? Sorry.
I can help.
I can put guidance on you. I'll do that.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, let's make a roll, and then I forgot to click.
Roderick's helping as well, so
Yeah.
33.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep the door
My helping is
open.
more telling you
It's,
how to pull rather
it's
than.
just like the wind pressure. Once you
Right.
get it open, though, it just kind of flies open and slams open. A lot of the wind is coming through this arrow slit to the east. It's also filtering down through the murder holes, and the door just is flung open and leads back to the stairs. You guys can head down there. You head into a storm. So all those things that I mentioned before, disadvantage on ranged weapon attacks.
I think I moved right when you did that. So everybody disappeared but me.
Alright, let me get you back. Oh, it's funny because I got you.
Huh.
You dodged the DM.
Oh, I think I dodged the delete, but not the copy.
It's funny because I don't see you on that other map now either.
Your character has been erased.
It's just his ghost that was left behind.
You have entered entered a total state of you've superseded your own existence.
Schrodinger's D&D character.
A higher state of being you have entered.
Okay.
Alright, so rain's pissing down on you guys, you're getting drenched. Windy.
Wash my beard out.
It's that's kinda nice.
I'm lost. I don't see where I'm at. Oh, there we go.
I would light my lantern.
Impossible. Try to light it.
Can't do it.
The wind just
Okay.
puts it out straight away. You can't have an open flame in this environment.
Alrighty.
So yeah,
Good thing I didn't try to light a torch. I really would have looked like a fool then.
I think Nara's got a light cantrip on, perhaps.
Yeah.
Alright, so you step out onto the battery, and there's a massive giant door here. You guys first arrived here via a set of curved stairs leading around from the west.
Oh, while I'm thinking about it, did we ever check the other dead giant the other like noble giant that we killed?
Mustachio?
Yeah.
No, I think we just ran past.
Okay. I'm gonna
You
go.
find a glorious set of mustaches.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could grow Fumanchu like that.
Just
I
cut
will-
the
I
lip.
do-
Cut the lip off.
Oh,
Like all giants, he too has a light grey coloured sack, which has got completely soaked a few rough-hewn chunks of marble, and he also has a giant-sized fine-toothed comb and a tub of wax and a small set of scissors, which is like still giant scissors to you guys. And an enormous hand mirror.
he was a little vain, wasn't he?
There's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself.
I mean, come on, how would you... get
Spoken
that?
like an elf.
It didn't just grow naturally like that. You had to nurture that moustache into existence.
Alright, well, I would say the mustache is magical, but I don't think we can really take it. So, I guess let's go through that door.
It's a shame leaving all that marble behind.
Somebody grab the doorknob.
Norrin will run and jump and hang from the doorknob.
Alrighty, you've got a bit of wind pressure working against you. But, even with the added wind pressure, you still manage to swing this door wide open. And you guys can run in, and you feel like it's just going to slam back shut once you're in there. Once Norrin's weight is taken off it, and Ren lets go, it just slams shut, making a very loud sound. This room
maybe?
It's packed with oversized crates, and you can see through the gaps of the crates there's giant-sized loaves of bread, massive chunks of dried meat, some dried fish, some fruits, some vegetables, oversized barrels of water, and oversized barrels of wine.
I was about to say water? Garbage. Oh, wine though. Thomas did drink all the wine out of Norrin's flask, so he will find one of the barrels of wine and climb on top and take the plug out again and refill his flask.
It's a giant-sized barrel. Make an athletics check to try and get that lid off. We gotta tap in there. Alright, you managed to get into it, Norrin, and been drinking quite a lot this adventure, so make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It's pretty strong wine, but you're managing to keep your head about yourself.
Yeah, I'll take a good swig before I fill it up all the way.
You just take your helmet off, scoop up your entire helmet full of wine, then just put the helmet back on.
Yeah, is the best way to go about it.
The door down here.
And you guys can see Norrin's face now as well when he takes his helmet off.
You're not human?
He's got rosy cheeks.
I've never been human.
What?
Basically, Norrin's face is canon with the Mandalorian series. So.
That's the way.
Norrin just looks like a stock standard furball, pretty much. Just no mustache or beard though.
Another door here.
Alright, here we go again. And I'll jump up. Hold on. Alright, Rend.
You hang down on the handle and unlatch it. Rend pushes, and the door doesn't open.
Is that advantage?
Oh, okay. Alright, you just push it open. You were using one hand, and then you used two hands. You push it open.
It's not moving.
Alright, it's quite dark
Oh,
in
it's
this
entrance
hall.
hall.
Well, I mean, it's illuminated, but there are some dark areas. So, this is the entrance hall. This must be near the area where the murder holes are.
I can see a mark in the wood. A mark in the wood where I hit.
These stairs lead down. There's a door across from you guys. Two more doors up here, left and right, and then there's, of course, the entrance doors further down the hall.
Well, at least
Pick
we're inside.
a door,
that
any door?
door. Yeah, I think so. Hup. Hop up. We got this down to kind of a science at this point.
Alright, you give yourself the help action with your other hand. And the door opens easily.
Help it.
Norrin swings it along with the door.
Long hallway.
Nothing ominous about it.
Of course not.
You can still hear an occasional crack of lightning from outside. Echoes throughout this entire castle. Down the winding hall, you've got another two set of doors. You suspect that these ones lead outside, and the handle's actually kind of jittering slightly because of the wind. And then another door here.
Alright. Then I'll jump up and grab the handle and let Norn push this time.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Ah, I think I failed.
No, the door opens with a 15.
Okay, cool.
And
Ah, bedroom.
Ren goes, wee.
Whee!
There's a bedroom here. It's empty, of course. And there is a fine cloak hanging from a bronze hook high on one of the walls. It's near a shelf that holds about a dozen books. Giant-sized books. It's all written in giant. So those of you that can understand the giant tongue will note that the topics are about dragons, warfare, and the history of the conflict between giants and dragons that led to the fall of the Empire of Astoria. There's a handsome rug on the floor as well. A small palm tree growing out of an alabaster vase in one corner of the room. The vase is 7 feet tall. It has images of armored cloud giant warriors carved into it.
How far up on the wall is the nice, like, cloak?
12 feet off the ground
12 feet.
from the bottom of it where it's hanging.
Climb on my shoulders.
Wait, so the bottom of it is 12 feet up?
Yeah.
Oh. How tall is the shelf?
Shelf is about 21 feet tall.
I'd like to climb up on top of the shelf and see if I can't kind of maneuver this cloak off with like a spear or something.
Okay. Make an athletics check to do all that. Cloak is very, very heavy once you get up there.
Shit.
You've got no trouble climbing the various shelves, but when you reach out with the spear, the cloak's just way too heavy, and you fail to get it off its hook. It just won't budge. You're straining yourself.
Well, it was a try, I guess.
Anything special about the bed?
Make a
It's where the magic happens.
make a perception check, Lily. It's a nice bed. It's like sleeping on a cloud. And you just like face plant onto the pillow and open your eyes, and you don't see anything, surprisingly.
How about the rug?
Oh, man.
There's nothing. I mean, it's a handsome rug. You look at that rug and you think, gee, that's a handsome looking rug.
Oh, that is a handsome rug there.
Just don't let Thomas have it. He'll eat it.
Here, Lily, come climb on shoulders and grab the cloak up there. You should be able to. You won't be able to reach. You might be able to reach the bottom. How tall are you?
I know, like 5 foot something.
Stretch arms.
Elf tall?
Yeah, elf tall. One elf tall.
I'll pick you up like a cheerleader. Hold your feet up.
I'm game.
Alrighty. If you want to try and take this cloak off, what, you're going to try and take it off Lily?
I guess that's what he wants me to do.
Right, make an acrobatics check to balance on Ren's shoulders with advantage, because I imagine Ren is holding your legs. You guys maneuver
I thought I got a 6.
just fine, and then you can make an athletics check to try and pull the rug off. Not the rug, the cloak. And just the cloak is just way too heavy. It must weigh hundreds and hundreds of pounds, because
Yeah.
I think we did this backwards, right?
This is.
Do we want
too
this
much.
cloak?
Yeah, I thought that might be something special, but
I was gonna wear it.
I don't think. I don't think it is anything
Ren's
special
gonna
at this
wear
point.
it. It's gonna be like one of those wedding dresses where it's like 30 feet long,
Long
draped
train.
behind him.
All right, I'm gonna
Can I
climb down the shelf.
Okay, you can jump down easy.
Everybody jumps
can I
on
do
it.
a,
I'm
a check on the room just for any secret compartments or doors or anything?
You can make a perception check then. So
Can you beat my 6?
Alright. I will I'll guidance myself.
the floor's made of nicely lacquered wood. The walls are all made of smooth stone. The ceiling in this room is 40 feet high, just to give you an idea of the immensity of everything. And the doors are 27 feet high, just as they are. So there's something about the vase that you notice then. It's like the way that the palm tree is in the vase. You feel like the vase is too big, and you actually notice a seam in the bottom half of the vase.
No traps?
Suggesting that the top and the bottom half can be separated. No traps.
I explain to everybody what I've seen and maybe stand back while I kill myself trying to open this.
Let's see.
It's a secret compartment.
45 feet away, maybe I'm safe?
What would it take for me to get it opened?
Well, it looks like the top part of the vase and the bottom are separate, so you'd have to lift the top half away, perhaps. And that would be an athletics check. Sorry, a strength check. Not an athletic, a strength check.
Strength check. So that I can't guidance myself on that, right?
You can.
I will guidance myself on that.
Guidance yourself, rub your hands together. And you just give it a good push, and you knock it off, and it shatters, and soil falls onto the ground. The palm tree gets a little bit bent on the wall, and inside there's a hollow compartment on the bottom half of the vase, and it's full of treasure.
Copper pieces.
There's
He said treasure, not copper.
1,200 pieces of
Silver pieces.
electrum, whatever that is.
Ooh, I love that currency.
It's like half gold.
That's old school, isn't
I
it?
can remember what it converts to.
Nobody takes that.
There is 3,500 cubic feet of soil on the ground, and also the same amount of gold pieces.
Wait.
wow.
We can plant a bean.
We can. I was
Jesus.
considering doing that outside because that way we don't have to water it.
There's 7 mixed gemstones worth 500 gold pieces each, one of which is a diamond.
Nice.
And one is a ruby. One is a pearl for all different spell components.
Cool. About how much would I'm assuming the gems are not going to be
Yeah, don't worry about the
going to
weight
weigh
of
a
the
whole lot, but the money though.
It's like 50 gold pieces is 1 pound.
Okay, so I'll do those conversions then.
So 70 pounds of gold.
Yeah. Right, then also there is a small figurine of a
Wondrous power.
serpentine owl. I'm not sure if it is of wondrous power. You'd have to identify it.
It's not wonderful.
I know somebody who collects those.
It's a owl?
A serpentine,
Serpentine.
Oh, cool.
That is.
Wait, which part's the serpent?
The owly
It's
part.
it's like an owl bear, but snake.
I'm trying to figure if this is like a snake with an owl head or an owl with like a snake face.
It's a greenish coloured figurine. It's made from some sort of green stone, and it's the breed of owl.
It's probably made of jade or emerald.
So instead of asking who, does it ask who's?
Dear God, just put it in the bag, please.
Everyone make a wisdom
Fine.
save to
Put it in the bag.
prevent yourself from dying
Oh.
instantly.
I
I
think
voluntarily fell it.
Alright, we'll you guys can identify it next time you take a short rest, but we'll just put it in Roderick's inventory just for now, just because. No
Okay,
reason
just
Just
whatsoever.
because no
Yeah,
reason at
maybe.
all. Yeah. That does remind me. I guess it's a little too late now, but we didn't think to identify those bracers.
Oh, yes. I was thinking, was there something that needed to be identified? I didn't see anything, but there are those braces that you found on Cresario, and they are braces of defense.
Oh,
Wait,
Sick.
Does someone have those already? No.
We might have passed up on them a while ago because we've got those the shield mark.
the badges.
Yeah, the badges,
Okay.
which were sort of similar.
Well, they
I
are.
think those go good for Rend though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Braces of defense. +2 AC if you're not wearing armor and you're not using a shield.
Not wearing armor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you wear a breastplate. I keep forgetting about that.
Although, if I use that, then my unarmored defense would kick in, right?
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, and you also don't have to bear the guilt of taking that poor Cloud Giant's armor, wearing it all the time, and not avenging his death.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
he
which
felt
one.
really bad about that.
A list. It's a long list right now.
Oh, yeah, that is where we got that from. I forgot about it.
That was the one from Egeron. Alright, I'll give them to you, Ren, and next time you take a short rest, you might need a couple of rests. You can fix up your attunements if you like, and maybe swap it around, see what works out better for you. Alright, so... Oh. Hello? Did we lose Discord?
Hello?
Oh no. Okay, it's just me.
It's staticky for me.
This
I don't know
is
if anybody else.
I'll change the server and see if that helps. How's that? Clearer?
So far, so good.
Okay.
Yeah, so far.
Okay. Change the server.
All right. Well,
Do we go back to the doors we didn't open?
yeah, I think we need to go to the everything else that's inside before we venture outside. It's storming pretty bad out there.
So we think. Okay, so that door goes outside.
Everstorm?
Whoops. Behind here.
All right. Moving forward. Ah, where I fell. Ugh.
You get a constant reminder. Everywhere you go, you're like, oh yeah, I fell here. Look up, there's a hole.
It's that fling, man. It's awful. All right.
Later it'll be changed to where we are here.
All right, I'm gonna run up and jump on the handle for this door.
Okay. You push this door open, and the strong scent of pumpkin washes over you. It's a kitchen.
Hello, Mr. Ogre.
And there are 3 ogres working here. One of them is playing around with some ingredients on a shelf. Another one has this cleaver, and he seems to be chopping some vegetables in a very haphazard manner. And another one seems to be burning his hands over near an oven. Ow! Ow!
Oven mitts anywhere?
Is the job done?
There are oven mitts. He's wearing it on his head like a hat.
Do any of them like turn to look at us as we
Yeah.
open the door?
What do you want? The ogre says.
Hail for him.
Yes! Big storm! Many hail!
Sure. How is supper going? Is it coming along?
Oh no, me not making supper. Me is specializing in entries. And he make deserts. And
Cool.
he make a Appetizer.
All right.
Entrees. Desserts.
No, entries.
Oh.
We made an entry as well.
And
well.
as this is happening, you guys see this broom that is just seemingly sweeping the floor on its own accord. There's just some plates and mugs drifting through the air. Utensils being hung on hooks above the center work table.
What?
It's a fireplace built into the north wall, some barrels, some ingredients in the shelves, and a door set into the west wall. What do you want? The drat says.
We are just looking around, friend. What's through that door there?
A room.
Oh, what is inside of the room?
I don't know. You have to ask Corb.
Which is Corb?
Him. You don't look like giants.
Oh, we are. Don't worry about it.
Make a deception check.
All right. These are the only people that Norin. Holy shit!
I mean, technically, Norin is giant kin, so shouldn't it be persuasion instead of deception?
I mean, it's the same roll. Double zeros, goose eggs.
Even Rand's like, geez, man, that's bad.
Me was not born yesterday. Me know you're not giants.
All right.
When were you born?
Is it your birthday?
L. L.
Well, happy
the
birthday.
Letter L, he says. Ago.
While he's distracted by thinking, can I talk to Corb?
Whoa. What's going on? Corb.
Nothing much, Corb. We just want to know what is through that door. Yeah.
Tell Corb he forgot the other one's birthday.
I said, me Corb. Question mark.
Oh.
Yes.
Are you saying that they have to say it's like Corb?
I'm asking you. Me Corb? You forgot my name.
Yes, you are Corb. That is correct.
Corb. Okay, me Corb.
Yeah. So, Corb, we were wondering if you could tell us what is through that door over there.
There is, flowers.
Flowers?
Yes. And pumpkins.
When you say
pantry.
when you say flowers, do you mean like the things with petals and blooms and things like that, or are you talking about what you make bread out of?
No, I don't make bread. I make pumpkin pie. With the flowers.
good.
Do you mind if we go in and have a look?
I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll get you some flowers.
You go get me a pumpkin. Me need another one. Dret, he
All right.
gone.
We'll be right back.
All right, can do.
How did you guys make the broom fly?
Huh? Oh. It's, magic.
Norin's gonna jump up on the handle.
The cloud lady. She do magic. Swing the door open, and sure enough, it's a pantry.
Whoosh.
There's literally a massive tub of flour and a crate full of pumpkins.
You know, I am surprised that he knew what this was. I'm talking about the flour. I'll grab a pumpkin.
Okay, there's like absolutely massive pumpkins. You need to like use your powerful build to like
Just like hold it over my head.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's like 3 times as big as I am.
Yeah,
Just walking out with it.
Absolutely massive. Are you? You can grab the pumpkin.
Just kind of slowly walking back with it. All right, Corb, here is your pumpkin.
Corb! He got the pumpkin for you! Corb says.
Oh, jeez.
You Corb, you idiot! Me Corb! Question mark? You forgot your name again!
I am just going to put the pumpkin down right here. Here you go. I think that we have got everything we need from here.
Yep.
Not my fault me forget my name. You tell me do so many thing. Me not tell you do many thing. Me just say you stand near shelf and not eat the pumpkin. They start
Alright.
arguing.
Slowly close the door.
Still hear them yelling at each other as the door's closed.
Ogres, man. They are so fucking stupid.
See, our diplomacy is getting better.
I guess so. No, normally we would have just killed them all.
Doing great.
Like, it's the only creature that diplomacy works against an ogre. Like, the dumbest, most gullible creature in existence.
they're just so stupid that they do. All right, here we go. Hop up.
Alright, door opens, and you've got another door immediately off to your right, and a spiral staircase with 4-foot high steps that are 4 feet deep, spiraling upwards.
We want to check the door first, or just go on up the stairs?
Yeah, let's check the door while we're here. Hup, hop up.
Alright, the door opens.
We're gonna open one of these onto something bad here in a minute. I have a feeling.
There's 3 large beds crammed into a very plainly furnished side room. The door off to the side here looks like a closet.
Lily will diligently check the beds. Their softness.
I was about to say jump and lay down on them like a mattress commercial.
Yeah,
She's going to leap from one to the other.
they are supremely soft.
Exactly what I'd expect from cloud giants.
Oh yeah, I bet the mattress is made out of like cloud material. I bet that would be really comfortable.
It is. You can get thrown in it from a high distance. No damage.
Oh, you don't say, huh? Thrown from a very high distance, no damage, huh?
Into the cloud, yeah.
Throw me down the fucking murder hole. No one's gonna be salty about that for a while.
Yeah, you definitely should have been thrown into the cloud instead.
Alright, you've got a closet here. There's an empty crate and a couple of moth-eaten cloaks, which are a bit smaller than cloud giant cloaks,
no.
just hanging on the wall.
Just leave them alone, guys. Leave them alone.
Yeah, and they don't even look good.
Yeah, they've got
With
holes all
eggs.
through them. They're completely perforated.
Well, these probably belong to the cousin's kids.
There's
We've
3
seen
ogres.
running around here.
Yeah,
It might be for the ogres. You're right. I didn't think they would be nice enough to give the ogres beds.
Alright, so this staircase, it's made from wrought iron. It's very decorative, and the floor of the stairs are actually perforated, and they're actually quite large gaps as well. You could easily like stick your leg through one of these gaps. So you have to take it slowly up the stairs if you want to go up there.
Alright, let's slowly go up.
Alright, up you guys go. Still hear the crackling of thunder. You make your way up the stairs. You arrive at the top to another large room.
Oh, mother token. I was like, why can't I still see in here?
Oh, I honestly cannot. Try and move it for a sec. That or the token?
I deleted it.
Oh, cool.
I deleted it. It's gone.
It's the ghost.
It's the ghost of Norin. Yeah.
Alright.
You said these stairs keep going up, or are they
That's
end
it.
here?
You're at the top.
Okay.
It's a gallery of sorts. It's very decorative here. There's some colourful rugs decorating the floor. The walls are festooned with partitions, forming niches that display all the objects, the art, that seem to belong to these cloud giants. So, in all these little niches, you've got decorative objects, so like an art gallery. And the centerpiece, which stands here, contains a stuffed dragon's head of a red dragon, but also hanging from the ceiling is a fully stuffed young silver dragon suspended by chains. And there are many other items on display, such as a famous cheese wheel, the giant's pride.
It's the oldest and the stinkiest cheese wheel that they have.
Out of everything here, there are a variety of different nice objects. Some of them do catch your eyes more than others. It's this exquisitely crafted harp that's actually sized for a human resting on one of the shelves.
Taking that.
I'm getting Jack and the Beanstalk vibes.
We can arrange that.
Giant castle in the clouds with a harp.
Yeah, if you plant the bean at least to a cloud giant castle, it is literally just going to sprout up like 1 inch, and then that's it. You're already there.
It's like, oh, hey, it's here.
I was hoping that it would be like a cloud giant castle on top of the cloud giant castle, but
Norin will
or
take
like
the
goes
harp,
up
the
and looks
harp.
around to the bottom.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
put it in
that
the
really
bag.
stands out. It's definitely magical. So it's a
Cool.
magic harp.
Here, I'll play it.
Magic harp.
Now make make a performance check, Rand.
Nice.
Wow,
Shit.
nice.
What?
You guys stop for a brief moment as you hear this beautiful harp.
There are layers to Rent. He's like an onion.
Yes.
Let's just say
I see that now.
that it's the most beautiful rendition that you've ever heard.
That's a good one.
But that was the thing that stuck out the most to us.
Yeah.
The harp.
Rand can play the harp.
Well, after he gets done playing it, I'll take it and put it in the bag. Put it in the bag.
So yeah, there's a bunch of other items here on display that you guys don't see a real value in. Giants seem to have a strange sense of what is a trophy or what is something of supreme valuable. But I guess some of the things could be notable to you guys. There's nothing has any. Well, actually, sorry. 10 of them seem to have some real value to them as well. There's some scrolls as well.
Oh, those are valuable.
Paintings,
Raised dead.
statues, ceremonial weapons, costumes, a human-sized sarcophagi, vases, and some pottery. You can take a look at the scrolls if you want. You guys need to probably lift someone up onto the shelf to like grab these items down. So you guys can do that while you're listening to this beautiful song by Ren. just comes out of nowhere. This Ren just starts playing a harp.
Well, we've heard him play before, just not on a magical harp.
So, alright, so you take this these scrolls down. They're not spell scrolls. They're not magical or anything.
Oh.
They're imperial decrees and divine edicts. And they're written in Dethic, a dwarvish script. So, those of you that read dwarvish, I mean, it would take, hours and hours and hours and hours to read
Ew.
all these.
Who reads that language, honestly?
A lot of
Does
legalese.
Roderick even speak Dwarvish?
I do.
Alright.
It's just grunts everywhere.
So, among some of these non-valuable objects, you guys can make an investigation check to try and tell like what truly is valuable and what's not valuable as like to an art collector or something. Like you look at the sarcophagus guy and you think, well, what's valuable about that? But then you might realize that it belonged to someone important. Alright,
Hey, another double zero.
Get them all out now, guys.
It's like a third one tonight.
I think it's best that you
Let's get 'em
just
all
keep
out.
playing the harp, Ren. Just,
Get 'em all
you
out.
just play the harp. Good boy.
His eyes are closed. He's not even looking. He's just in the music.
But he's thinking of like doing the what's the Daredevil like echolocation thing. Sounds like there's something valuable over there. It's just a window. Outside.
Ren realizes that there's no meat hunks on the wall, and he doesn't understand why this is not what the purpose of this room is. There's no meat hunks. Alright, so of the art objects, Lily and Than, you'll identify 10 of them that have value. A silver chalice set with moonstones. A silver-plated steel longsword with jet set in a hilt. There's a small gold idol. It seems to be dedicated to some sort of dragon god. It's of a little dragon figurine. Gold dragon. There's also a
It doesn't
gold
have, like,
dragon comb.
9 heads.
It does not have 9 heads. It's just a little gold dragon figurine, little idol, dedicated to Bahamut. A gold dragon comb set with red garnets as its eyes. A bottle stopper cork embossed with gold leaf set with amethysts. A ceremonial electrum dagger with a black pearl in the pommel. A silver and gold brooch. An obsidian statuette with gold fittings and inlay. A painted gold war mask. And an eye patch with a mock eye set in blue sapphire and moonstone.
Oh, that's mine. Kids.
Cool. Did you get all that, Norn?
Well, I'm assuming he's typing it. So
There's they're all for the most part these items that you're finding here are just regular size, like humanoid sized items.
good.
A lot of the other stuff is giant sized, and that's the stuff that it's basically
Doesn't really-
priceless. So and too big for you guys to carry anyway. But there's 10 art objects that were 750 GP each.
So, by all accounts, though, it does look like giants are. It doesn't look like human-sized persons going to be living in this area, right?
No.
It's just trophies that are just smaller.
Oh yeah. They're probably.
Would there be like an estimated weight for those 10 art objects?
Let's just say
1 pound.
let's just say 20 pounds each as an average. Some of the stuff's quite heavy.
Okay, so, yeah, we don't have much room left in the bag of holding after putting all that in there.
Just
but
leave them. We don't need them.
They're 750 each. Might as well take them. And if we can, if there's something, if there's something heavier, that we want, we can always take stuff out and carry it ourselves. So.
Roderick just stroking his serpentine owl. He doesn't care about any of that stuff.
Yep.
All right. I suppose it is sufficiently looted now.
Oh, what happened to the harp?
I shoved it into the bag of holding.
Gotcha.
Just throw it in there.
I played it gently and
Just playing it.
shoved it into the bag.
All right.
As you,
It doesn't do anything.
As you look at this door, there's actually a war banner hanging over it, hanging off a wooden rod that's bolted to the door. The rod's mounted about 20 feet above the floor. The banner is 9 feet long, and there is a giant rune stitched into the banner.
Ooh.
It's the war rune.
Like a magic rune.
Could be, as you guys know, all of these giants have been gifted giant rune from Anum.
I'm trying to remember if I've cast it. Oh yeah, I did. I cast Detect Magic back in the throne room. So
It's a daily one.
never mind.
Sure.
I think the
Anyway, you can
Furball
tell
mag-
if there's magical energy around that, Lily?
You give me 10 minutes, yes.
wait. The Furball magic does reset on a short rest.
Okay.
Then I'll.
I go to do my ritual, and you just like, nope, do it in one action.
Well, it's quicker. Sorry.
You don't actually have to apologize. I much appreciate you doing it faster.
All right.
Lily just pulled out like all her chalk and all the little components.
And Norm basically just sneezed and cast it.
The rune on the war banner does indeed emanate magic, and that harp did as
bitchin'.
well. Just as Rend was throwing it. You got
And what about
a
my beard?
little glimpse of magic.
Some of the quartern pieces actually look magical. You missed a couple.
Oh.
That sounds dangerous.
It might be.
Is there anything
All
like
right,
the
let's
beans?
magic corn. Yeah. Let's get this banner down, eh?
That's
I could try cast using a scroll of Dispel Magic. Oh shit, I had 2 scrolls of Detect Magic too.
Wait, why would you dispel magic?
Hey, it's like a magic item, right? Basically.
Oh, I thought you said it was a ruin. Sorry. I thought it was like a anyways, I'm an idiot.
like a glyph.
Carry on.
No, it's
Yeah, like exactly like that. Like
I
kinda
mean,
like
yeah.
It could be. It could
Enter
be
and
someone
die?
I mean, yeah, it could be. You're right. Well,
Nah, it's probably not.
It is
Just
the war
it'll be
rune.
fine. Just take it off.
yeah. I wonder how we're going to get this down. Is it hanging all the way down to the floor?
No, it's about 9 feet off the floor. The actual banner itself is 5 feet high and 3 feet wide. It's decent sized.
I'm about 7.5 foot tall. I think I can
Like a small blanket.
reach up and just barely grab the bottom of it. Can I like yank it down?
Make an athletics check.
It's much more fun if you get on Ren's shoulders.
You yank it down by literally just snapping the wooden pole that it was held up by. The banner
All right.
itself doesn't rip, and you now have this thick red fabric banner in your hands. You can roll it up. It needs to be identified.
All right, I'll roll it up and then
It takes a good 6 seconds to furl.
roll it up. I'm gonna roll it up nice and tight and like put it in like the harness where I keep all my javelins and stuff.
Okay. It looks like
Some-
it'd make a good beach towel.
All right. Now that we've stolen what magic we can from here, let's see what's inside, huh?
Years later,
Is that a
they're going.
chessboard out there?
Norton's grandkids are going through his things, and they find his old showering towel.
Just use a magic, a supreme magic item as as a towel.
Right. Yeah, you wouldn't really see out the window, Roderick.
Oh yeah, because the
yeah.
Bit short, but
Yeah. I didn't want to say it, but yes. But if someone lifts you up, you'll see a chest set out there. The windows are a bit off the ground.
yeah.
Another door here. Oh, I'm guessing that check was to open it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Norton said he jumped up there.
You swing it open, and you've got another hallway. Magical flame illuminating it. A door directly across from you, and then left and right. There's a door.
Does this one seem to be leading outside?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right. Door number 1 or 2. What are we thinking?
This one's closer. So
All
I'll
right.
jump up and grab it since I'm closer.
Okay.
I like his.
that's very logical.
This one is closer. We don't have to walk 30 feet to go open it. You're right. Once he jumps up, I'll push.
And the door swings open, and you've got another bedroom.
A little more lavish than the last.
I heard the word bed.
Bed inspector.
All right,
Just like
so
Goldilocks going through all these beds.
it's a little bit messy in here.
This one was.
There
first.
are, on the floor, kind of scattered around here and there, some children's toys. Which, there is a chariot big enough for a halfling to ride in, and a stuffed, silk-skinned doll as big as a human. Also a soft bed, a rug, bookshelf, and a large chest.
All right. Am I getting any magic from anything?
Just the
Is that-
sconce, that's it. Illusion magic coming from the torch in the wall.
Right.
That would
Is it
be-
soft, Lily?
That would be very disconcerting if you were getting magic from the doll.
Very soft.
All right.
You conclude that it is very soft with your 20 investigation check, Lily.
Thank you, thank you.
I wonder if we can bring some of the cloud with us when we leave.
Let's smash the vase looking for treasure. It worked the time.
Right, you
Jesus.
just destroy a perfectly good vase.
Does it
Yeah,
count?
Soil just spills out all over the
How
ground.
long?
What did that vase do to you, huh?
I was
Every
looking for
vase
treasure.
He's convinced that every vase has treasure in it now.
What if the vase was the treasure?
New rule for Ren.
I mean, the first one we come across, Stan finds all this treasure in
This
it.
isn't
So.
Zelda where you can just go around smashing pots in people's houses.
He just runs around yelling, yeah. All right, let's get this chest open, huh?
Alright, the chest isn't locked, and it's going to be a team effort and an athletics check to try and get this thing open.
Okay.
All guidance, whoever.
I'll
probably
go.
Trapping the kid's toy chest, unless he's really naughty.
Ooh.
Like the kid was grounded the week before this, so put a glyph of warding fireball on it.
You open it up, and it's kind of fancy. It's compartmentalized, and it has like multi-tiers, kind of opening up with the lid and some other compartments that kind of fold out towards you all. And there's some very neatly folded clothing and some ordinary personal effects. Some sort of cologne. It's all giant sized, and just other personal effects.
Is there a extra mustache comb in here?
There is not.
Oh, okay. The guy must carry it with him all the time. This thing's the chest is fancy enough that I just automatically assumed it was for the mustachio gentleman. Alright, well. Yeah. Does the cologne smell good?
Is it drinkable?
Smells
Yeah. So,
smells like the clouds.
Oh. It's probably in a huge container though. I'm not gonna worry with it.
It's an enormous crystal vial that it's in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much with it. All right. Well, that was interesting. On to the next. Well, I'll jump. Here we go. Yep. Up onto the door.
Whee!
Oh! Hail, friend! As I swing on the door.
with a 30, you hit her. You let go at the right time.
Right, there's a cloud giant sitting on an oversoft chair with their legs crossed, leaning back a little bit. And they have in their hand a mask which they hold in front of their face. And one side of the mask looks happy, and the other one looks sad. Kind of like a smirk on one side and a triumphant sneer on the other. And they extend their hand and greet you guys as you enter. Ah, I was wondering when you were going to arrive here. Pleased to meet you, small folk. Oh yes, I was indeed. Petra Belshish at your service. So pleased to meet you.
I'm sorry, could you spell that for me? Oh. Belshish.
Take
Alright.
my card.
It is good
You're-
meeting you, Petra. Yeah.
Taking a tour around the castle, are we? Looking for the Countess,
Yes.
I presume.
And that is all. Kind of move the bag of holding. It's like behind me.
We weren't taking anything else.
And we didn't
Seen the
smash any
Countess?
vases.
You must have done well to make it to this high through the castle. I take it you've fought your way through most of the guards now.
Presume
This is-
so.
This is true.
Probably, yeah.
Rumor has it.
You didn't travel to the greenhouse, so you have not met the Count Thulin. Would appreciate it if it does not come to any harm. He is a lot more level-headed than his sister. He is the opposite to her in many ways. Gentle, soft-spoken, not easily moved to violence. In fact, at times, I believe he cares more for his plants than he does for his sister.
He seems like a nice fella.
And he
How
does
about you?
not wear a mask. Me? What about me? Am I one for violence? Oh no,
Yeah,
no.
Where do you stand?
I'm above violence. I'm not a fighter. More of a diplomat, if you ask me.
So are we.
I'll bow in
We
greeting.
are here on a diplomatic mission.
Can't even say it right.
It's like diplomacy.
I can tell. I can see the diplomacy painted all over your armor.
Really? Like I look down.
It's like
So that's your blood.
few cloud giant chunks stuck in the caps of your armor.
Oh shit! I forgot all of that.
It'll take ages to clean up.
Tell me now, what do you want exactly from the Countess? Please, make yourselves at home. Take a seat. There's enough room on one of these seats for the 6 of you.
Take a seat. It won't fit in the bag.
Try to kill us. Or at
Type of
least
trap.
she tried to send you guys through the moon door.
Yeah.
Well, did send me through the moon door.
Well, that was the Countess.
Quite successful.
This is not the Countess.
Right.
Countess.
Well, yes. What we want with the Countess is, well, answers, I suppose.
Answers? Well,
Of course.
I'm very informed on the Countess's affairs. Perhaps I could answer some of those questions for you.
All right. Why did she help cloud giants? Not cloud giants. Sorry, I missed
Hill giants.
hill giants. Why did she help hill giants turn small folk into pigs?
Petra raises their eyebrows. As you ask that question, there's a giant crack of thunder that just shakes the entire room. Around you, there's a 5-foot tall table of varnished wood standing in the middle of the room. Arranged atop it, there are several items. A hookah, a blue crystal decanter filled with fine wine, a wooden plate covered with a mountain of figs. There is a couple of shells here. They contain a blue crystal flute, glass, a few of them, of set, and there's also some other wine glasses, decanters, things like that. The chair's Lily. I'm not sure if you'll like the chair because it's covered in Yeti hide. And
You're a known Yeti hater.
blue-dyed seat cushions facing the table. The chairs also flank a marble fireplace carved with images of birds. And above the mantelpiece is a stuffed and mounted Aarakocra with blue plumage.
Oh.
Actually, I think Lily can really appreciate a good dead Yeti.
You actually detect magic from the fireplace as well, Norin. It's a
Okay.
faint aura of conjuration magic. Oh, so you've already discovered what she was doing to those poor people. How many of them is she responsible for? How many of their deaths? Aiding those hill giants, teaching them how to do the polymorph spell, gifting them the means to do so with that intellect. Tiara.
Is she being sincere or sarcastic?
I feel like she knows way too much about it.
Make an insight check.
Curious as well.
Good God, guys.
You guys
don't trust
feel
me,
like they're being sincere.
Alright. Huh. Yes, we came across her handiwork as I try to jump up and climb up on the table.
Please
Why
help
would
yourself to a fig.
Why would your
Of
kind
course.
allow that to happen?
Well, I beg your pardon, but we're individuals. I didn't allow that to happen, but she is the Countess. We do as she commands. She
Well,
is
what
the
about the
ruler
Count?
of this castle. The
But
Count.
you said the Count. Yeah.
He was not privy to this affair at all. In fact, the Countess told me to keep it a secret from him.
And why would you do that?
Well, I don't want to lose my head. If the Countess had found that I told him, I'd be killed. I was hoping some adventurers such as yourselves would come sooner or later. I've managed to convince the Countess to stay quite close to your powerful magic city. Above this swamp, she wanted to move around, and I did this in the hopes that adventurers such as yourselves would soon come and try and stop this evil.
We've been trying to puzzle out the why of it. Could you maybe shed some light?
Oh, why she would do this? Sadistic revelry. Most likely, she is truly evil. She has a hatred for small folk, and also, she wants all the other giants to bow down to her. She's been working not just with the hill giants, but it has a knock-on effect. She's also helped the frost giants and the fire giants. Why, she believes that all other giant kind should bow before her. There's only one kind of giant that is superior to cloud giants such as myself, and that is storm giants. And I do believe that she has her hands dabbled in their affairs as well. Last time I've heard, King Hecaton's daughters have taken over Maelstrom.
Well, we heard that too.
So,
speaking of them, go ahead. Sorry. He has a mouthful of fig. So speaking of your countess, sorry. Is she close by?
Yes. She's retreated to her tower. I could guide you there. You will not find it without my help. She's used powerful illusion magic to conceal her location. In fact, if you help me by eliminating her, then myself and the Count can take control of this castle. And together, we will employ it for the better cause of small folk.
That sounds like the kind of deal we can get behind.
It's the kind of diplomacy we understand.
Yeah. You've been...
Hostile takeover.
Diplomatic missions.
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Well...
What are in these other...
The other rooms? Why, that's where the children play. Petra points to this door to the north. And the other room contains the library. I do believe that is where Sansuri keeps her spell book.
Alright, well, perhaps we could take a peek at that, so we know what to expect from her, as I climb down off the table.
Of course. In fact,
Another...
consider the spell book a reward for putting an end to this evil tyrant.
Alright. Norn
Do you need a hand
has
with
spiked
that
it.
door?
Oh, yeah, sure, why not?
I saw you struggling somewhat. Let me help.
Norn has spiked a couple of figs on his antlers. And that guy puts his head down, so if anybody wants a fig, they can get one.
The cloud giant takes in a deep breath as it nears you. They're very elegant and they just like kind of whiz over there, open the door up and then whiz back, but they take a deep breath in that moment. Oh yes, I can definitely smell the diplomacy on your weapons and armor. You have been busy, haven't you?
We call that the Hell Friend.
I like
honestly,
that. Hail friend.
Honestly, Petra, we don't do anything that we don't have to.
Sometimes we must do what we must do to survive.
It's true. It's true. We actually didn't attack first.
Yeah, I got thrown to a fucking moon door.
As I said,
Oh my God.
the Countess, she is cruel and unruly.
Do I still have? I don't know.
Vindictive.
Would a spell book? Would a spell book show up on Detect Magic? I don't know.
The ink used to write in a spell book is magical, so you might get a faint
Okay.
aura.
Because I probably don't have much longer on my Detect Magic anyway, so
yeah.
I'll take a quick jog around the room looking for it.
Alright, this is a library. And there are so many books here. There are hundreds and hundreds of books. You do a quick whiz around the room, and your Detect Magic is going to pretty much expire at the end of that. And you actually only detect magic coming from the torch sconces, and that's it.
Oh.
Now, some of the books, they're probably got quite a lot of value. The tombs, they're kept on these high shelves. You know, the highest shelf is 25 feet above floor level. Some of them have these enormous metal covers that are 5 feet tall. There's also a large wooden table. It's actually carved to look like a rearing Pegasus. There's an ornate bronze lantern hanging above the table with another one of these magical flames cast within it. So as you take a look at the topics here, there are some historical texts. They seem to chronicle the rise of Astoria, the fall of Astoria, and a one-of-a-kind book of plays, like original plays, written in Dwarvish. There's also another play that's of note, like a kind of like a poetry book, but no spell book.
Well, guys, I mean, she offered it to us if we did the jobs, so maybe we should earn it first.
You said that there were some metal cases?
Like the books, yeah, have metal covers. Some of them.
I mean, Norn would know that Detect Magic is not going to be able to go through like a thin piece of metal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
These
might be one with the metal.
The ones with the metal covers are those the ones that I mentioned. The historical texts, things
okay.
like that. The books,
Ah.
they weigh 150 pounds each. They are enormous.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Not that worried about getting a book.
Well, Lily is, but she said it was a reward, so I feel like we have to earn it.
What's the matter?
No,
it's not there.
Well, you could have told. If you already had it, you could have just told us that.
Ild, Petra says, and suddenly the fireplace starts roaring. Oh no, I don't have the spell book. I am not to touch Sensori's spell book. She must have taken it. You know, she's quite the esteemed wizard. She's created several spells. I hear that she even has a simulacrum spell that has no limit to how many duplicates you can make.
That seems a little busted.
Actually, kind of cool.
Well, she also made this polymorph spell, the one that turns people into pigs. I dare say that she took her spell book to hide the evidence from you all. You know, I do believe she has one particular spell where she summons a chest from the ethereal plane, and she puts it back there. Liamon's secret chest. That is where her spellbook would be. The problem is, you'd have to somehow convince her to draw the chest from the ethereal plane. I hope one of you are experienced with some sort of enchantments. Well,
My
I
act
mean,
can be pretty convincing.
I know a dreamer or two. Some of my words can be very suggestive. Although I could not face the Countess. She would need to be secure for me to divulge this information from her, so that I know that I will not come to any harm. You would need to incapacitate her, mostly.
Right.
That can likely be arranged.
So,
Like dead incapacitate, or
I think just knocked out, maybe.
She might have a little bit of trouble casting the spell if she's dead.
Well, death isn't permanent.
That
My
is true. If you do happen to kill her, I guess you could bring her back.
Oh no, let's not
That's-
do that again.
that's when the healing begins, my friend.
What if she is? What if she is so spiteful that she does not come back because she doesn't want us to have her shit?
That's a fair point.
Then you should use the necessary precautions. You know, you might find the way to reverse the magic. To turn the people back from pigs.
Mm-hmm.
You guys just think
That would
up in
be
your
wonderful.
head, just like a bunch of orcs just like eating all these
Eating
pigs.
pigs, yeah.
You just imagine what it looks like now after like a week has
Whoops.
gone by.
We may have dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah, we may have fucked up a little bit.
Oh! What happened?
Story
Our
for
mission-
another time.
Yeah, our mission is more preventative as opposed to
Correct.
reversing. Yes.
Oh,
Uh,
well, not to worry. You can make sure that no one can ever learn this spell again. Why?
That sounds good.
Spell book.
all right. Well, if you would lead the way then to her tower.
Of course. Tell me. You look strong. And Petra looks at
I step
Ren.
forward.
As Roderick tries to step in front of him.
Lily just holds me back, like one arm.
Now, up on the next level of the castle, there is the navigation dome. It is what is used to control the castle. However, since Story has warded it with magical locks, I've tried to open it, but I simply lack the strength. Perhaps you could do me a favor and open it for me.
We can certainly do our best.
I'll look at the others. Kind of, Huh? Should I? Yeah.
Norn
Go
will
for
take Norn will take a fig off an antler and take a bite. Yeah, why not?
I'll grab a fig. Wait,
Now,
can I reach it?
Tell me,
Norn will see you grab it, and I'll like bend down.
have you killed the lookout at the port lawn? And Petra points that way.
Sorry, which way?
Does he have a very immaculate mustache?
Oh no, it's a female cloud giant. She wears a pink breastplate.
Oh,
Yeah, we got that one, didn't we?
I
Pink
don't
breastplate?
recall pink
No.
breastplate.
Does she have
Oh.
pink? I don't think so.
Well, no, we found a mustachioed gentleman and
Oh,
another.
mustachio. Oh no, not Mustachio.
Oh, wait, that's his actual name? Wow.
Now,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
listen,
Yeah, I like it.
that guard, they should be disposed of first, so they don't sneak up on you. We should ensure that all the guards are taken care of.
All right. Where is this pink breastplated guard?
Through that door, Down the end of the
I
hall,
thought
That's just
there is
that's
another
where the
door.
kids were.
They are. That is
More
why
doors.
you'll not go into any of the bedrooms. Just go straight forward, outside onto the port lawn. Take care of the guard and meet me back here.
Okay, well, that's pretty direct. I don't think we can fuck that up. Let's try.
Just go straight to the children's bedroom.
start hearing.
Hail, children!
It's a straight line.
You don't.
It is a straight line.
They just start screaming.
And all of a sudden, the door just flings open by itself.
We aren't turning this into the Jedi Temple.
Oh,
Petra
We are
says,
good.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
For what?
I think she
used
opened the door.
telekinesis.
Oh, shit.
I have
Alright.
a few tricks
Thank
up
you,
my sleeve.
Petra. Norn is extremely tempted to go in the other doors.
So this one right here.
No.
I've already hopped onto the handle of it.
This one's the furthest away.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, this door
Very
opens up.
illogical.
And, sure enough, it leads outside.
Whoosh,
It's
whee.
still storming here. Very heavy rain, very strong wind.
I can't see shit.
It's very dark. Now, up ahead here, there's a bubbling fountain. You can hear the rain patting down on it.
We should have tried the other doors.
And all of a sudden, the water starts swirling around, and two water elementals spill forth from the fountain. They reach out
Of
towards
course they
you
do.
to attack.
We still have water breathing on us, don't we?
Every day. Yeah, as long as you're with me in the morning, you'll get it. If I'm not there, you don't get it.
You can stick your face into the water elemental and try and breathe. Well, another thing you guys notice as well is an enormous pumpkin patch here.
Ah,
Oh.
where they get the giant pumpkins. Makes sense.
Now it's all coming together.
Did we have a quest to bring them a pumpkin?
No, we got the pumpkin.
We already got him one.
Yeah, just one.
Right, two.
Yeah, what reward did the ogres give us? Do we level up or something from that?
It was the hardest quest
Fine.
ever.
Find the pumpkin patch.
It's like level 1 starting quest. Find the pumpkins.
I mean,
Like
it'd
just
be
in the next
dangerous.
room. Right, so two water elementals. They take on the forms roughly of humanoid shapes. They just emerge from the pools and they move towards you guys to attack. You're up first, Ren.
Alright. Run here and I'm going to Reckless and Great Weapon Master. But I'm not gonna rage. At least yet.
Hit. The axe splashes through the water elemental, cutting through it, and you just see like these little tendrils of water splash away from it.
Alright. Okay, yeah.
Hit. You slice through it again, and a bit more of this cresting wave splashes downwards.
Alright, that's it.
Then,
I'll toll the dead on that one that Ren was just splashing apart.
even more sections of it splash away, and it starts to shrink down in size somewhat.
I will put the help action on the one that's closest to us here. Away from Rend.
So everybody ignore that one.
Do I save my dread ambush for that one?
Alright, so you're
No, you don't.
Ranged weapon attacks are at disadvantage because of the wind.
Aha.
How do you like me now? Yeah.
So I'm gonna waste my attack on this one. It's gonna happen.
Oh shit!
You're attacking this one, right?
No. I said waste it. I was expecting to like fail, just because that's what happens.
The arrow is a direct hit, splashing into the elemental.
Nice.
I wonder how that happened.
Magic. Oh.
Who can tell with how
was
windy it
actually-
is out here?
There was actually a small break in the storm, and you actually didn't have disadvantage on that shot.
Ah. Oh, nice.
The gods have smiled upon you. Alright, yeah, the arrows are getting slightly blown off course, so you account for the wind, and the arrow just splits through the elemental, dispersing more of it.
And the ambush.
That's another hit. The arrow explodes through the elemental some more, and starts to shrink down in size somewhat. Nara. Hello.
Do you hear me?
Yeah. That's a hit. You start hacking the elemental down to size. Hit. You slice through it again, and it starts to dwindle. Hit. You slash through it some more. Elemental's looking kind of small now. Alright.
Alrighty. Let's jump up on the rim here and slash with Kelly.
Hit. You start cutting the elemental down to size. Hit. The blade splashes through it some more.
And 3.
Hit. More water is dispersed into the fountain and it's almost destroyed.
And I'm going to put my unwavering mark upon it with that last attack. And that is it.
This water elemental emerges from the pool. It's like a constant surging crest of water rolling along the ground. And it enters your space, Nara, and then it just starts to whirl, spinning around in a small vortex. It surrounds you. Make a strength saving throw. Alright, you hunker down and you manage to resist. You don't get damaged at all, but you do get thrown out of its space, so you can move 5 feet out of its space to where you want to get to. And just does that for its action. Lily.
Let's see if I can. Let's see how much damage I can launch on him. Let's try to ding dong doom him. Oh, he'll pass that.
It
What?
explodes. It sprays all over the fountain and just disappears.
Weird.
Alright, let's see. So that cantrip can replace one of my attacks. So I guess I could just rush into this one and try the other attack on him. Like a melee attack. Which is just a regular one.
Hit. You lunge forward. And
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else on that. Just that.
yeah, you lunge forward, pierce the short sword into the elemental, and it's almost taken out. And a ton of Aarakocra, Simulacra, fly towards you guys. And one of them flies up to you, Lily. It takes a dash action to reach you. And another one flies up to Ren.
Hello there.
One of them flies up between Rend and Norin. Another one flies up next to Than. And yet another one flies up, just stopping 5 feet short of Roderick. And another one is screaming towards you guys from the outer battlements. And now a rock is thrown at Roderick. You like rocks, don't you, Roderick?
Yep.
Okay. This rock is advantage and disadvantage as it's flung through the air at you. Big chunk of marble slams into you for 37 bludgeoning damage coming from the northeast, like this direction. Comes out of the darkness.
How far away are you?
Hitting you.
Because if it's
More
within
than 90
feet, it'd
feet.
be. Oh, I just.
More than 90 feet because you couldn't see them.
Yeah. Yep.
Ren.
So, 1, 2. Oh man. Let's see. I'll go ahead first. It's reckless attack. This one right here. Great weapon master as well.
It just bursts into snow on impact. Gone. Snow and ice scattered all over the ground.
Do the next one then.
You hit it so hard that you actually create like heat with the friction of the axe, and you melt it. It doesn't just turn to snow; it turns into water, just liquid water all over the ground. You're on fire.
And then I'll go ahead and. Oh, actually, I shouldn't move there. I'll take the attack of opportunity and attack this water elemental.
Okay, it's going to try and poke you with a javelin. And it pokes you for 6 piercing damage.
Alright.
That misses. The elemental
Wow.
just rolls backwards as you swing through the air.
Alright.
Then,
Toll the dead on the elemental.
and
Nice.
turns into a fountain that just sprays everywhere.
We're in the splash zone.
And I will.
I knew you would get splashed if you were standing there, Lily. Read the sign. It says it right there. Splash zone.
I will move, I guess, this way, 10 feet. You said northeast. We saw a rock come from northeast, right?
It was the trajectory is like this. Do you see that line?
Yeah.
I do. Okay, 10 feet. 20. 30. 5.
We should have brought a child giant with us as a shield.
I'd like to veto that plan.
Yeah, it's illegal.
We wouldn't hurt it.
Your plan is for them to hurt it.
But let's not forget the time that Lily had a choice between saving a child or saving
That's right.
Syndra +1 longbow.
There was an elf on the line that time. There's no elf on the line this time.
You?
I'll put the help action
Everybody's
on
when there's no elves around.
this one here.
Okay.
Guess which one I'm charging?
The dead one.
When Than does the help action, Ren thinks that Than's pointing out which one that he wants to attack. Roderick.
It's alright. I'll shoot it first before that can happen.
That hits, and pff, it bursts into snow. For your 20.
I wouldn't have seen him without your help, Sam.
That's what I'm here for, friend.
I just got a bit of rock in my eye. And I'll shoot the other one.
As you do. As you do.
A 12 hits, and pff, it bursts into ice and snow.
Nice.
I'll move along here. My dark vision is again as usual gone back to 60 feet.
It is. Okay, let me fix that up. Let me save that. So no.
And I'll dash.
See one there.
Alright. Yeah, you should be able to just see
Alright.
her. She is a female cloud giant with pink armor.
Ah.
Pinky.
I like her style.
We'll start running over that way, and as we're running, I'll just like run Kelly through this Aarakocra here.
It explodes.
Cool. That's 10 feet. Let's keep moving. 20 feet. Okay, I still can't see her. So I'm just gonna turn around, throw
Nice art.
let's throw a javelin at this Aarakocra. Be with
Like a
disadvantage.
ninja.
Wow.
Direct hit. You put it slightly off angle, and the wind blows the javelin into the simulacra and destroys it.
Cool. Yeah, I can't see a target for a third attack, so.
Just throw a dart at the fan.
Nah, that's okay. Alright, that's it.
Lily.
Lily goes to swing at the thing that was in front of her before the javelin comes out of nowhere.
Air swing. What the hell?
And I guess I'll go prone.
Oh.
Behind the pumpkin
Oh, I keep forgetting about going prone to not get hit by rocks as easy.
It's
Yeah,
windy
but-
anyway.
Oh, that's a good point.
It works if you have that feat that allows you to get up or something, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
athlete,
Is it athlete? Yeah.
yeah.
The giant jumps straight off the edge. Disappeared.
Grabs Norn and throws him off the edge.
Wouldn't surprise me.
She just jumps straight off the edge and seems to disappear.
And then
Can you scare her away?
dash.
Maybe.
Probably gotta fly.
We'll break initiative. Yeah,
Oh,
But remember, jumping to the clouds, onto the clouds themselves, don't injure you.
I guess I'll
Where
stand
you
up if
landed.
we're going to break initiative. And then, you said this storm just came out of nowhere?
yeah.
Could it be
Oh.
magical?
Ooh, I looked through the telescope.
You have no visibility.
You're using
Well,
the
that's
wrong
gonna
eye.
You
stop
see,
me.
Ren.
You got the eye patch on Rend.
Um,
Oh, I used the other eye. And I moved
but
the
you still have no
patch to that eye.
visibility. It's just the weather is just so bad that you just can't see anything out of the telescope. So you've got a grass lawn, a 10-foot high battlement, and the grass is quite tall as well. So looking out over the battlement, you see a telescope. There's also some piles of rocks, and you can see a gap in the ground where one of the rocks had recently been taken. And
Feels like something's missing here.
I grab one of the rocks
Feels
and
like 30
just
damage.
throw it off the side.
Okay. Yeah, the missing rock is embedded into Roderick's face. Yeah, so when you look out, visibility is only 60 feet, and there's just a wild storm. You don't see that cloud giant anywhere. Just grey clouds, rain, fog, storm. I'll take a 10-minute break now too, and then we'll see what you guys do when we get back. So I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey, hey.
How goes it?
So we go off the edge after her?
What's the only logical thing to do now?
Here, let me. I think my
You
plan
just
was
placed
to
it.
waste a spell slot before we did that.
Oh, is this a giant child? Don't know if I can actually see in that window or not.
Yeah, well, you probably can a little bit. The room is illuminated.
Yeah. Well, shit. If they can move around like that, it's totally unfair. What do we do?
So, Don, would you be willing to cast guidance on me?
Yep, done.
Alright. I don't know. This is a Hail Mary. I'm gonna try just casting a Dispel Magic at the weather.
Okay. Go for it. There's definitely some magic there. You can feel the arcane weave working its way through the sky. And you'll need to make an intelligence check.
Alright. And then, do I get to use the guidance for that?
Yeah, it's an ability check. Alright, you start to try to create a bit of a knot in the weave and push the magic away, and you start to spread it out from the sky. And just as you're about to completely dissipate it, it all wraps back in on itself and you get knocked back. You're breathing heavily and you're not able to dispel the magic for 17.
That's a high level spell. 8th or 9th level.
I don't know if my abilities are any better, but I can give it a try.
Don't forget to guidance yourself.
Alright, I'll guidance myself as well, and then I'll use one of my scrolls to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. You take out the scroll. You read from it the magical runes on the scroll. Leave the scroll. The scroll turns into dust in your hand, and you need to make a wisdom check.
Oof.
And
That's not good.
way too powerful for you, Than. You just
Yep. Yeah. That's beyond my capabilities.
the magic overwhelms you, and you just kind of have to stop before it's too powerful, too much for you.
Well, where do you think that she would have went? Do we have an idea of kind of where she would have landed if she had like just straight jumped off, or?
Well, if she straight jumped off, she would have landed on the clouds.
Okay.
You guys are on this courtyard here.
But-
You can kind of see the
Oh,
fountain.
the fountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're on our ship. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, she's either flying around or
We're
she's.
just going to use this map now. There we go.
Oh, good
Alright,
lord!
nice.
We're tiny.
Too
The
small.
names are so much bigger than
Speak
the
for yourself,
tokens.
I'm petite.
The marker for concentration takes up your entire token. So if you cast a concentration spell, but your token is now a yellow dot. So yeah, if she went straight down, it's just a cloud below you.
So, well, I feel like she could have done one of a couple of things here. She either just jump down to the
Well, perhaps-
clouds to get away from us because she knows that we killed pretty much everybody else, or she might be flying around.
Wait, our mission was straightforward. We were supposed to come here and kill her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
We failed,
Yeah.
miserably.
like miserably, quite fast too.
Guess I could try continuing to dispel the storm.
I can give you as much guidance as you
And
need.
if you,
I have
if
2 scrolls left. If you want to use a scroll.
I've got
Yeah.
one myself.
confidence in your abilities, then sure.
Hey, this is an 8th or 9th level spell. It's not easy. I can't cast those.
I mean, I can't
Well-
even cast the first levels. Well, most first level
Technically.
spells. So
Technically, you can.
Well,
Well,
I'm willing to
not
at
really.
least give it another try or two, but I don't have a high ups for it. So, all right, I'm gonna pull a scroll out and try to dispel magic again.
And you know what to do.
Roll an extra 20. That's what he knows.
Yep.
That's not gonna do it.
Shit.
It just dissipates. The magic, the scroll. It's very strong. You
Well-
Jeez, I rolled a 6.
yeah. You have trouble just concentrating in this weather as well, Than. Just concentrating on spells is also difficult for you.
What's the group think? Do we just keep trying, or do we start looking around for her?
Norn is going to start like walking the parapet here.
Okay.
Uh,
10-foot high battlements, so you'll need to actually be up on them if you want to look over them.
Oh God.
I'm no. Norn's a little
I'm
gun
gonna-
shy.
I'm gonna. Well, tie a rope and I'll just tether you. I'll just like walk you like a dog. Just
No.
fucking.
Norn refuses to do that as well.
Okay, your antlers. Fine. I'll tie it to your antlers.
I'm not actually gonna get up.
No.
But I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
if-
I'll get up there if you want to hold the rope so I don't get flung out. I don't have a problem doing that if you want.
Sure, why not?
Just don't let me go.
It's a soft landing either way. Clouds.
I don't know what it is, but I gotta climb up there. Tie a rope around me. Norin could hold on to it. And climb up to the parapet and do a perimeter walk.
Alright, it's very, very slippery, and it will require an acrobatics check to climb up there and then, move from battlement to battlement, up and down, up and down, up and down, over and over again. Teetering on the edge.
Lily, do you want to do this instead?
I'm surprisingly not that much better.
Okay, here I go.
Can we tether you though?
I'm tied to. I am tethered.
If you want to tie a rope, you'll need to make an intelligence sleight of hand check. You're balancing up there with a 12 anyway. It's slippery, but it's wide. It's like a full-on wide walkway for you because it's all giant size.
We could just glue the rope to his armor, so we've got a leash for him permanently.
Like a kid in the mall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that Thomas?
So, sorry,
Thomas
what-
here? Is
what do you want
Thomas
me to do?
here?
I see a Thomas.
Thomas? Oh, he's back?
Thomas
on?
returns, and
You're a goat.
he's back human, and the wild magic has worn off, and he says he doesn't want to talk about what happened. He just wants to join you guys. He doesn't want to talk about what happened.
Taking it to the grave?
Oh.
You can maybe he's having some connection issues. He's dropped out again.
Spooked.
Trouble.
He's cutting in and out.
He's definitely sitting in the McDonald's car park on his phone on the internet.
That goat messed him up.
As I said, he doesn't want to talk about what happened. He's been very quiet. So hopefully his connection gets him in soon enough, but we'll see. Alright, so moving around here, visibility is limited to 60 feet. Everything beyond the 60 feet is dark, grey cloud. There's rain washing against the clouds, and it's very windy, actually, Than. And, did someone tie a rope?
I guess I will.
We just told him it was tied and he jumped over.
So you wanted a what now?
An intelligence sleight of hand check. So an intelligence check.
Okay.
If you're proficient in sleight of hand, also add your proficiency bonus to it.
Okay. So this will be a D20 plus 5.
Alright, you hog tie him. That was a very good knot. Now we can't move anywhere.
They're just dragging me along the parapet.
No, yeah, you've made him like a nice secure harness. Some of the stronger characters can hold on to it, and you're not seeing anything out there. Just grey cloud, darkness, very strong wind. Very windy.
If Thomas actually gets in here, we could ask him to inspire us to dispel that storm.
Can't we just go tell that person that we got rid of the pink armor person?
I don't feel like that's the truth.
She's not here.
It's our truth.
She obviously committed suicide instead of fighting it.
I have a feeling she's going to come back to get at us when we least want her to.
Probably.
All right. So, are you going to continue walking around, or are we done with that?
Oh yeah, of course. I thought we were waiting for something for some reason. I don't know why. Sorry. Here we go. All right, walkie doodles. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, and Norn will stay.
You're basically climbing up and down, up and down, up and down, and make another acrobatics check. Then it's getting very windy. A sudden wind gust hits you, and you still maintain your balance. You almost slipped. Close.
Oh, Thomas is here now.
Very close.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Don, if you guidance me and Thomas is
Okay.
willing to use an inspiration on me, I'll take another stab at it.
Sure.
Probably roll a damn 1.
I will guidance you while I'm balancing on this parapet.
I'll pull another one of my scrolls out and give a Dispel Magic a try.
Okay, then you can make a concentration check.
Oh, Norn's like
I don't
he's
know.
like 90 degrees to the battle.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Hanging onto the rope.
Right. Thomas tells you a story as well. Inspiration. Tells you about the time he accidentally polymorphed himself into a goat.
She's horrified now.
Alright. Alright, well with them both helping me, I'd like to try again.
Okay, you
I'll
maintain your
pull another scroll out and
concentration
try.
then in the damaging wind, the beating rain.
Acrobatics, you said?
No, your concentration
Oh.
check. It's your concentration saving
Oh.
throw succeeded. Just for like the heavy wind
Oh,
and
gotcha.
the rain and all that.
Yeah.
Alright, go Lily, make an intelligence check as you attempt. Is this your scroll you're using?
Oh yeah. Another scroll.
Okay. Alright, so
16.
And Thomas, what's your die?
D6
D8, I
right
think.
now.
Oh, 8.
Oh,
It's D8.
it's D6.
Oops, last time I
fuck's
used
sake.
D6. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, apparently, I'm dead serious.
Thomas's
That's
story kind of throws you off a little bit there, Lily. You don't find it very inspirational.
I have one more third level slot left. I could try it on if you guys want me to.
You took a short
Inspire-
rest as well, Thomas, so take a short rest as well if you need it.
Alright.
I will redo my guidance.
You want to hop down before you do that, or you gonna stay up there?
No, I'm feeling quite confident in my abilities up here, bud.
Alright, make
Try to
another
inspire you better this time.
concentration saving throw, Than.
Too soon, maybe.
not-
Let's see here.
I'm gonna. Can I give my DM's inspiration for Lily's roll for this, or
Yes.
is that just for me
No, you can
Okay,
give it
I'm
to
gonna
other
do that.
people.
to give her advantage?
Okay.
DM's, what's that? DM's inspiration.
I got it for being drunk.
You get it when you give the help action and it actually works.
Oh, Than gets one of those. as
I've
well.
never had such a thing. I don't even know what that is.
I got a crit from that just before.
Sounds OP. Congratulations on.
Alright, this is truly a group effort here.
Yeah.
No kidding. Don't roll
Alright,
double ones.
I'll try to
Why
shield
would
her a
you
little from the wind.
I just sorry. You already did it. So what are the odds of doing it twice
I'll
in a
help
fucking
her.
night?
Ren
I'll help
holds
her
its
read it.
hands over Lily
Reading
like an
along.
umbrella.
I'll use my last third level slot on this one. So I'm gonna make the int check.
17, and then
That's
yeah,
with the, with the
it's gonna be a
inspiration you gave me.
19. Yeah, it's gonna be a 19 regardless. With
Ooh, 21. Where you at?
nice,
And you use an inspiration too.
24.
because why not?
You you ban
Oh,
for
it's a good
weighing
thing I
the
gave you.
25.
It's a
storm.
good thing I gave the DM's inspiration. It would have been another 17.
Oh yeah, it would have been 17.
Yay!
Yeah,
Yeah,
6
yeah.
seconds later,
You clear the entire
it's back.
storm.
Before your spell ends, the storm subsides.
The weather's actually starting to clear up. No,
Hey,
yeah,
Ren, that telescope might work better for you now.
the storm vanishes, the sky immediately clears up, it's bright blue sky. The sun can now peer through onto you and illuminate everything brightly. And it's no longer raining, it's no longer windy, it's a nice day. The pumpkins are glistening. As they do.
Do we see pink breastplate flying around anywhere?
No.
Should we go back to see where she jumped off?
What you
Might
do
as well.
see, Than, above
Yep.
you, about
Yep.
50 feet up, is an air elemental. You can kind of vaguely make it out flying around up here.
There's elementals about.
Shoot it.
Is it coming towards us, or is it just kind of patrolling?
It scatters quite quickly when the storm is subsides. It flies off in this direction. It disappears.
I think we were
above
being watched.
It disappears above the main tower, and I mean, you could maybe take a couple of pot shots at it if you guys wanted, but it gets there very quickly. Like, it moves very, very quick.
Alright, so she probably. Well, I don't know if she probably, but there's a decent chance she just went down, right?
Right, you notice now at the top of the center tower on a battlement, there is an Aarakocra simulacra peering down at you.
How far away is
another
it?
one over here. It's about
I mean, I can shoot him.
it's about 60 feet, give or take. It's
Do
kind
you
of
want me
like
to clear those out?
perched there like a gargoyle almost.
I mean, we might as well take them out. so they can't. I guess.
It's your Roger. You think you can shoot it?
I reckon I can. I'll take a shot at this close one here first.
Alright, make a dexterity check, Roderick, to try
Right.
and react quicker than it, because when it sees you
Oh, yeah.
pointing an arrow at it,
Sure.
it does try to get out of the way.
Oops, that's a save.
Alright, your
So it's
first arrow
minus-
misses. You've got another, 2 shots.
Yeah.
Can I shoot at the other one?
Sure. You can make a dexterity check too, Thomas. This one's gone. Yeah.
Yep.
It ducks back beyond the battlements, so you can no longer see it. But you hit this one, Roderick, and just falls down to ice and snow, scatters all over the floor here.
All right.
Well, we should go back regardless. Even
All
if
right.
we
I
didn't succeed.
don't think there's anything else here for us, really. It's not like we can jump off like she. Well, I guess we could jump off like she did, but well,
Wait, wasn't there
much you can-
stairs going up that we didn't go up? Did we go up them?
I thought we went up them.
No, we went through the door first before we can go up. Remember? And then one thing led to another, and we got here. Or am I recalling it incorrectly? Which is very possible.
We went up a pair of stairs into that like trophy room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's where they ended.
Yeah.
yeah, we haven't found any other stairs after that.
Well, we can at least maybe ask that other giant if she knows where we should look for the
Petra?
pink lady.
Yeah.
We can let Petra know that Pink Lady took off on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Grab it.
fled at the sight of us.
She might know where she fled to.
Grab a shield. Just saying.
Alright, you return back to Petra, who's waiting here. Oh, the storm subsided. Very peculiar. Did you small folk happen to have something to do with that?
It was a group effort.
Yes, to be direct.
Very well done. I do suspect this is the work of Countess Sansori, controlling the weather to try and slow you all down. Did you manage to dispose of the guard?
She fled when we approached her.
Ah. Fled. I do suspect she's guarding the entrance to Sansori's chambers in that case, with some more reinforcements, no doubt, on the High Lawn. That's where you must go now.
All right, lead the way.
I personally won't be going there.
We understand.
It's too risky for me. Me helping you, it will be seen as treasonous in the eyes of Countess Sansuri. However,
Well,
she won't know that I've led you all straight to her. Follow me then, this way.
they move quick for being so large.
I feel the same way about you.
I'm actually quite slow.
Here we are
I'm
now.
almost always the last in initiative every time.
And Petra takes you guys to the stairs that terminate on this level.
The
Take
high
these
lawn or
up,
the low lawn?
and I shall take you to the High Garden.
But they don't go up anymore.
Of course. Sansuri had covered her tracks. Watch. Petra moves on over and she flies up. to a height of 40 feet and puts their hand straight through the ceiling.
So we have to fly up there?
An illusion. There is a staircase. You just can't see it.
Oh,
You need to trust me.
Well,
But how do we know you're not actually the Countess in disguise?
Well, you'd be in for a rude awakening when you meet the real Countess, then, wouldn't you?
I believe you. And I walk where she points for us to walk to.
Is that corn I smell?
supposedly, I don't know where it came from.
You smell like a goat.
Thank you.
The goat.
Alright, yeah, I guess, feel around for the invisible staircase.
Now, when you head over to the other side of where a staircase would continue up through the wall, there is an invisible staircase of wrought iron that you can continue ascending. And you don't see it. And then when you get to the ceiling, you can just go straight through the ceiling as the staircase continues ascending.
Cool.
Oh.
Let's go.
Alright, as you guys spill forth at the top of the staircase, it's on.
Okay. That makes sense.
we found the pink lady.
Hail, adventurers! He attacks. So
Norn was halfway through raising a hand up.
I'll just describe this area before we get into this battle. So this is the High Lawn, as it was called. I can find it. So
Does that have anything to do with its elevation?
Perhaps. So it's got a very lush green lawn, and the lawn is surrounding a squat stone building. The grass is quite high, it's like a foot high. And then there is a 3-story tower over here with a conical rooftop. It's 150 feet tall, jutting upward and outward from the southeastern part of the wall. There's some trees and shrubs sprouting from the ground here and there, some telescopes mounted on the battlements, and a pile of rocks over here, some of which the giant has in their hand. There are Aarakocra perched on the battlements, and flying around outside the building are some air elementals. So when you guys arrive, there's also some griffins here as well. When you guys arrive, all of these creatures are commanded to attack you guys. Aarakocra, air elemental, griffin, and this cloud giant lady. She's wearing pink full plate. Cause that's what girls wear, pink. Alright. And weather's nice and clear as well. You actually saw this cloud giant in the midst of casting a spell, but they've abruptly stopped when you guys have arrived. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Whoosh! An air elemental immediately pounces upon you guys. It flies up and over you, Thomas, so it doesn't provoke an opportunity attack, and it puts itself right down here in the space of you 4 people here. Nara, Norin, Ren, and Than. And the 4 of you will need to make a strength saving throw as it starts to spin itself into a whirlwind and fling people around. Alright, Than, you're first up. You'll hit for 10 bludgeoning damage. And you're basically just flung smack bang into this wall. And
okay, is that magical damage?
No.
Okay.
Actually, you're not even knocked prone, you're just flung straight into the wall. You're not flung very far, so it doesn't hurt you. And no one else budges when the air elemental does this. another air elemental that's flying around the outskirts of this tower. This must have been the one that possibly you guys saw before. It zooms on over, but it's just going to be up at a height of about 80 feet in the air. It's so quick, it's just there in an instant, and it dodges for now, peering down at people. Here comes another one. And it starts to skirt around from the north. It's going to dash, and it's going to be 80 feet. Actually, it's going to come over here. It's going to be 80 feet in the air, and just peers down at you. This funneling cloud of whirling air. Vague semblance of a face. Races across the air towards you guys. Aarakocra start to fly forward. They don't say anything or make any noises. This one simply flies up and starts flapping in your face, Roderick, giving the help action on you.
Ah, it's helping me. Good.
Thomas.
Alright, so... Wait, is that the only Aarakocra?
Oh, actually, I just realized all the Aarakocra are supposed to go because they all go on the same initiative count. There are more. These are all going to be flying though, and dashing towards you guys anyway. And they're going to be at a height of 50 feet. So yeah, more of them start to come towards you, but there's only one that can actually get close enough that I didn't have to dash.
Alright, well, I'll shoot that one that's in Roderick's face.
That hits, and poof, it bursts into ice and snow. And that negates that help action. Just doing one more movement. Okay, this air elemental is going to spin down, and it's going to spin around in your space, Roderick. Make a strength saving throw. This is going to be fun. You'll hit for 12 bludgeoning damage. And you're flung 20 feet southwest from the air elemental. And poof, you slam into the bush, and you're knocked prone. The bush has figs growing on it, and you splat into a fig for 7 bludgeoning damage.
So it's 30 fig.
7 delicious damage. Delicious points of damage. Griffins start screeching. Wah! Wah! And one of them rushes forward, claws outwards, coming in at Nara. Whoosh! Miss. It swipes through the air. It tries to poke you with its beak. It misses. Norin.
Yeah, I guess we need to get rid of these air elementals first. So I'm gonna start swinging with Kelly. This will be on the one that is in the space with us. Ooh.
Weapon gets flung awry.
Let's try that again.
Hit. You hack through it. You feel the wind breaking apart on the blade of the weapon.
Okay. I don't know. Have I seen any of these air elementals take a direct attack against us, or they just try to throw us around?
They've just been swirling around, trying to throw people.
Okay. I'll put my unwavering mark on that one. And I'll swing at this one as well.
Hit.
All right, and I'll mark it too.
You slice through some cords of air energy and a nice little cut through it.
And I think I'm good where I'm at. That's it for now.
Lily.
Alright, Lily's going to start by using her bonus action to Blade Sing. And then I think she's going to use her action to do a Tensor's transformation.
Oh, yeah.
Beast mode activated.
Sorry, I couldn't move my token. I was trying to move south of Thomas, but it was like stuck.
This elemental is going to spin around and try to slam into you.
Okay.
And was it disadvantage from your mark, Norin?
Yes.
It is way too slow. Miss.
So yeah, I'm just gonna stand down here, and I've used action here. Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Another griffin squawks "Gwah!" and pounces on Roderick, trying to claw at him. It digs its claws into you for 13 slashing damage, and then it tries to beak you, and it just ends up shoving its beak into a fig.
Beak it right back, Roderick.
Might use the weapon instead.
The cloud giant that has the pink armor. She's going to throw Thomas. Make a
Sweet.
dexterity save, Thomas.
Okay, yeah, I think we gotta kill her first.
She tries to reach down and grab you, but you're too quick. And that's her turn. Tries to fling you. Alright, Roderick, you can stand up and spit the fig out of your mouth. She also has this wind coming off of her as well that you guys have seen all the giants do. It's wind aura, by the way.
Oh.
Alright, Roderick, you get up from prone.
Yeah, I think I will stand up. And I will... I'll take a step back so I'm not at a disadvantage. Let's see if he can hit me when I'm on my feet.
Caw! Caw!
Ouch! That's
Call.
what meant to happen.
It thinks that your beard is a mane, like a horse's mane, and it just enrages the griffin.
It is majestic. I was intending to shoot the giant, but in light of the aggression I've faced, I think I'll be going for the griffin instead. So I'm going to shoot it.
Miss.
Or not.
Not that time.
That hits. You put an arrow into the side of the griffin.
And not to a
It's a
third one,
miss.
apparently.
You, a fig falls down in front of you and end up shooting the arrow into the fig.
And it lands on the griffin's head. Perfect trick. Not
Ren.
a very good one.
Alright. I will go ahead and rage. And then guess I'm gonna attack this air elemental on top of me. Reckless and Great Weapon Master.
Hit. You slash into it, and they start cutting it down to size. It's looking a little bit damaged.
Alright, try that again.
That is a
jeez.
miss.
And take one step back.
Tan.
I will step. I'm stuck in the stairwell.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you at this side of the stairs, then.
Okay. Wow, it's crowded out here. Jeez. I'll maybe step forward a little bit. And wowzers. Oh boy. I'm going to see what spell slots I have available. Which is not many at this point. I will cast... I think I'll cast Command at 4th level. And I will... That is how many... 4th level, that would give me... How many targets?
5.
1, 2... Oh, 5 targets?
Yeah,
No.
it's
Is it?
level +1. Yeah. No, yeah, spell level +1.
+1. So level 4 is...
Oh, is that? No, sorry, yeah. It is 4.
Level, right?
Yeah, it's just the level.
Just 4, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so then I'll cast it at 4th level. And
How I
I
got that
will...
wrong?
Command, here we go. At 4th level. Okay, there, that's done. That part's done. Okay, and so I'm gonna target the giant and then the 4 griffins. In giant, I'll command them to grovel.
Okay. You find that the griffins don't know giant. It does not work on them. The cloud giant, of course, she knows giant, and she makes a wisdom save. And she will grovel on her turn.
Nice.
But
Alrighty, and then
griffins don't share a language with you, unfortunately.
yeah, that's fair. I will put the help action on.
Now, you know they know the word attack.
I will put the help action
The only word that they know in common is sick'em.
on her. Help action on her. And my turn.
The griffins let out a squawk, and this one rushes forward and kicks around the bush. It's just beating around in the bush, beating Roderick around in the bush. It tries to beat you, and it misses. It bites through a fig. It cuts some more figs off, and turns out this griffin was never going for you, Roderick. It was commanded to prune the fig tree.
It just wanted some figs.
Yeah, just one fig. Nara.
I'm gonna attack the elemental in our space.
Crit.
Nice.
Nice.
You slice upwards, tearing the blade through the elemental. Hit. You slash again, cutting through more strands of air. And hit. You slice through it again, and the air elemental is almost completely dispersed. I did forget to mention this earlier, but you actually can't end your turn in the elemental space. I forgot to mention that to you, Norin.
Oh, okay. Well,
But just leave it for now. But yeah, next
okay.
time if that happens.
Okay.
Or you can move if you want, Nara. The griffin will try to get you, and it'll try to claw at you. Yeah, actually, you're also actually squeezing in its space too, because you're. It can move into your space without squeezing, but it doesn't work the other way around, basically. Anyway,
okay.
Just for next time. The griffin, I
Yep.
forgot to mention that. The griffin whoosh, slashes you with a 25, Nara. It hits you for 9 points of damage. The air elemental is going to continue spinning around, and it's going to try and slam into you, Norin, just by concentrating itself into a block of air, pummeling towards you.
It does so.
It slams down into you for 14 bludgeoning damage. It spins around and tries again, and
Damn.
it hits you for another 13.
Lucky bastard.
This elemental is going to zoom straight down into this area, forcing itself around Nara and Thomas, and then it starts to whirlwind. And it'll be a strength save for both of you. You resist Nara.
We can use Tides of Chaos for advantage.
Okay. Alright, Nara, you take 7 bludgeoning damage. And Thomas, you are flung northeast 20 feet. You take 14 bludgeoning damage. And you're thrown over here. And you don't strike an object, so you just land on the ground. Oh no, you're thrown at another creature. You're thrown at the griffin. Alright, so you're thrown at this griffin. So you and the griffin need to make a dexterity saving throw. No, the griffin needs to take a dexterity saving throw. Let me just... Alright. So the griffin does not get out of the way. So the griffin is knocked over as you fly through it. The griffin takes 14 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. You keep on going, and you'll take damage. Well, you don't take damage if you hit a creature. You take damage if you hit an object. By the reading of that. So you're knocked prone over here. And the griffin got.
I take 14 damage from the whirlwind.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. The whirlwind hits you for 14 damage, and then you're flung away and knocked prone. Okay, and then you knock the griffin over on the way through. You just like hit it in the head.
Nice. Thank you.
And
He's a sorcerer weapon.
this other elemental zooms down, surrounding Roderick and Lily, and both of you will need to make a strength saving throw. You both take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And you don't budge. And you'll need to make a concentration check, Lily.
Yeah. I was adding my temporary hit points because I forgot to do that.
An Aarakocra dashes down upon you, Thomas. Taking the dash action. Another Aarakocra is going to swoop down now, and it's going to fly down on you, Thomas, and give the help action. Start annoying you by flapping its wings in your face.
Root.
Another Aarakocra dashes over here, and finally one more moves here and flies down next to you, Roderick, so it's within 5 feet of you and gives the help action.
Oh.
Thomas.
I use half my movement to stand. And when we identified the iron flask, there was no creature in it, right?
I
don't think so. There wasn't any mention of one.
So you've got that, Thomas. So yeah, the identifying it. I don't know if you did the identify spell. I don't think we actually did that. I think you guys just identified it with a short rest. So you don't know if it's empty or not. If there's something in it, it'll be released and it'll obey your command. If there's not, then
Alright. Well, that's worth a gamble, I think. The wind from the giant is just causes light obscurement, right? Not heavy.
it's not even lightly obscured. It's just messing up ranged attacks.
Alright, then I'll try to capture this one, the flask, and find out if it's full or not, I guess.
Okay, you pop the lid, and it's Megara the Dawn Titan was actually still in there. No, I'm joking.
Oh, shit.
It's messing with you.
We just all.
Everyone
We're good for an hour, guys.
I'd like to cast teleport.
But you'd still just burn.
As I said, we just melt. Like,
Alright, no, it's empty. You pop the cap and you say the command word, And Air Elemental makes a Wisdom saving throw. TC 17. It
Bastard.
it doesn't even get sucked in the slightest. It resists.
Alright, so I'll blow in it, try to clean it out, pop it on the bottom, and my turn.
Okay. This air elemental is going to see if there's anything underneath it. It will be provoking an opportunity attack from Nara and Norin, because it flies over next to Thomas. You guys both hit, even at disadvantage from squeezing.
So if I hit it, it's not going to be able to go anywhere.
Alright, you keep it in that space as you guys both slash through it. And it's just going to turn around and try to slam into you instead, Norin. Concentrating itself into like a block of air, like a weapon. Let's have advantage from you squeezing in another creature's space.
Of course.
It hits you straight in the chest for 19 bludgeoning damage.
I'll make it a non-crit with
Okay.
my reaction, if that's okay.
Then he just waves his finger at the air elemental and says no. No. It hits you for 7 bludgeoning damage instead. And attempts to slam into you again.
Crits again. What the hell?
And it
Okay.
targets you straight in the chest for 17 bludgeoning damage.
Ah, man, these air elementals are fucking me up.
They're pretty tough creatures. This griffin's going to squawk loudly, bring itself to its feet, and it's just going to pounce on you, Thomas. Claws first with advantage. It hits, slicing you for 10 points of damage. It then tries to beak you. And it pushes the beak forward into you for 12 piercing damage. Norin.
Alright, man, there's not really any space to go to, so let's try to clear out space that I'm in, if that's possible. So, a disadvantage slash with Kelly against the air elemental that I'm in.
Hit. You slice upwards with the longsword and the air elemental disperses around you.
That's much better. And then I'm gonna step to here, and then I'm going to swing down on the griffin.
Hit. You slice off a few feathers. The griffin's looking bloody.
Okay, and I'll put my unwavering mark on the griffin, and then I'll turn and try to go for this air elemental again.
Hit. You slash through some cords of air, and the elemental's looking pretty damaged too.
And reapply my mark to it. So that, I think that's gonna be it for now. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and second win. No reason not to. Could have been better. And that'll be it.
Lily.
Alright, I think I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step out of this mess. Only I'm just going to go over to here. And then I want to attack her. I'm going to start with a Booming Blade.
You have advantage for no reason other than you have Tensor's transformation on you.
Excellent. So I'll start with a Booming Blade.
That's a hit. Alright, the thunderous energy slams into the giant. And...
Oh, I forgot to add 5 into that.
And Tensor's damage.
And Tensors. Darn, forgot everything.
I was like, man, that's an underwhelming.
Your master plan,
attack.
everything you've worked for, is
It's so
forgotten.
Yeah,
I wanted to try and
underwhelming.
slay a weapon as well.
21 more.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage that almost got left out.
Well, I've got my kid behind me trying to get my attention. I'm sorry.
Alrighty, yeah, you jump up and find a gap in between her pink armor. The blade slams into her. Thunderous energy explodes and then snaps back onto her.
And then I'm just going to swing again at her.
And you'll hit over 27.
I think this time it was all added
There's
in.
another explosion that emanates from the blade, and she gets a little bit beat up by that. That actually causes her to take a couple of steps back as she flinches a bit. Ah! The griffin jumps on you, Lillian. Tries to grab you. Make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Alright.
Cloud Giant does a couple little hand gestures and does like a little swirly finger thing.
Wow. There we go.
The griffin knows what it needs to do, and it grabs some more figs off the tree. The Cloud Giant just slaps her head, and then she just goes down onto her knees. For no apparent reason. For an apparent reason, but yeah. Roderick.
Since I'm surrounded here, I will actually whip out my quarterstaff. So there's nowhere to go, and cast a Shillelagh, which I believe I can still do. It's the poem is just use spell slots. Oh, whack!
You're at
Yeah,
disadvantage
first.
at the moment because you're squeezed,
Oh yeah,
but
that's
you
fine.
don't care.
I had full confidence with that
Beat
attack.
it into snow and ice.
And I'll step out. Actually, the other one's up.
No,
isn't it?
sorry, it's down now. They're all
Okay.
down.
Down, you say? And
You smash through it, 6 damage destroys it. It turns into ice and snow.
excellent. And that's all I do.
Ren. Hit. 32 damage. You slay the griffin. Big chicken wings. I think you might be muted, Ren. I'm not hearing you.
Yeah.
I heard something.
It's kind of
That was a questionable yes.
yeah.
It sounds like you're in some sort of like ventilation shaft or something. Like a big fan. But that's okay if you are.
Hi.
I really wanted to say hi.
Hi, little one.
Hi, we're playing the
Hold it
game.
as soon as she said it.
We're playing a
Hail,
game
friend.
called Wasteland's Help Action. And dragons.
Don't teach the kid bad habits.
Renda comes through and he just starts swiping through the simulacra. They just break apart on each hit. Man,
Alright. I will toll the dead on the air elemental here in front of Norin
roll it up. Let's see
If
if
we
it's
can
going to
kinda-
succeed or fail.
with the roll that I make. It's questionable.
That's obviously
A little bit high. A little high for you usually. Oh, no. You've been generous lately. So
Elder Elemental starts to thin out So it's getting close to being dispersed completely.
I will put the help action on this griffin over here. In fact, I'll just tell it to go away, and it'll just fly off to the sunset.
I thought I'd stop giving you guys control. Damn it, how did you guys get control of griffins again?
Don't know.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I thought I had the inspiration. I got
We're just
excited.
slowly taking their health off.
The griffins
I
on
did
the
the help
airship,
action.
they start falling from the airship, dying as well. You see that in the distance there.
Well, there's only one griffin left for us.
Exactly. Alright.
Don't do that to me.
Alright, the Cloud Giant tries her swirly finger technique again to command the griffin. And, Roderick, you'll need to make an athletics or an acrobatics check. The griffin tries to grab you, approach down onto
These
the
are
walls.
some of my best skills,
The griffin picks
except
you up.
the ones that I have proficiencies in.
You are grappled. It then starts beating its wings. And it takes you 40 feet over to the edge.
Oof.
And it lets go of the grapple. And you fall. Down,
How far
down,
away?
down.
I can still shoot it at the beginning of my turn.
Down. And you land...
So. No, never mind.
You land
Who do I
all
land
the
on?
way down on like the bottom floor on the cloud, and it's harmless. So you just like land on your feet, all this soft, smushy cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, you're about
6 kilometers away.
You're about 150 feet down.
Okay.
Give you some cloud. There we go. Alright.
So can I pass through this thing's space to get out of its space?
No, it'll prevent you from getting through its space.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the one above me then.
You're at disadvantage from squeezing. That hits. You slash through it and it's almost completely destroyed. And that hits. The air elemental is no more.
And then I'll attack the one that I'm in its space.
An 18 is a hit.
Crit.
Well, she squeezed, so you do miss out on the crit, but still 16 damage cuts through the air elemental and it's looking a little bit hurt. That was the first time it'd been hit. It's going to try and slam into you, Nara, spinning itself around, concentrating its energy into one spot, and it bounces off your armor. It spins around again and tries that once more, and it completely misses. It just kicks up a bit of debris.
It crits when it goes for me.
It's got it in for you, Norin. This one is going to fly around next to Lily and do its slam attacks on Lily. Miss. And it's just tearing up this beautiful lawn. All the Aarakocra are gone. Thomas.
Alright, so I don't think the one by Lily's been hit, so I'm gonna say the command word again and try to capture it.
Okay. And you watch as the air elemental gets sucked straight into it.
Well, that sucked. In a good way. Alright, so that's an action, so I'm done.
I now have an air elemental trapped in there. Alright.
I'm gonna move over here, like that, and start swinging on the giant, so I can have advantage because of her proneness. Oof.
Hit.
Glad I had advantage.
She does try to interpose her armor, and she turns to the side, and you poke her for 10 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna put my unwavering mark on her. And I'll continue swinging at her.
Hit. You slash her again across the arm.
And again.
Hit. And you cut through another opening in her armor. And,
Man.
Some
Ones
cuts
and twos on the
bruises.
damage rolls there. Yeah.
Some scratches.
You know, I'm gonna save that other stuff, I think. And I'm good there.
Lily.
Alright, I'm just going to attack the giant. So I'll start with a booming blade.
Hit.
Make sure everything's clicked this time.
Another thunderous explosion emanates from the blade.
Hold on. I think I might be double dipping there.
Yeah, the 26 would be invalid.
Yeah.
So it was 32 points of damage.
Okay. And then a regular attack.
Hit. You jam the blade into her side once more. You hear another explosion from the force damage. And she's looking kind of beat up now from those attacks.
Alright, excellent. That's all I can do.
The griffin squawks and tries to grab you, Lily. Make an athletics or acrobatics check. It digs its claws into the dirt as you jump out of the way. Alright, this cloud giant's going to stand up. And she will draw a Morning Star. And she'll swing it at Norin. She hits you for 21 piercing damage. She then swings the Morning Star at Lily. And she misses. She then casts a spell.
I'll try to use... Let's see, do I have a slot? I do. I'll use a counter spell, but it'll have to be at 4th level.
Okay. You
Sorry, I did 3. I'm just going to manually take a 4th one off.
You successfully counterspell her with a flick of your hand.
Probably trying to misty step away.
And she's going to try and get away from you, small folk, by going like this, provoking an opportunity attack from Norin. The booming blade won't go off because she doesn't move. You jam the sword into her leg, pinning her in place.
Not so fast.
Roderick. So you're all the way. You're like you're back at the start.
It's going to take me 3 sessions to get back there. I'm going to have to...
You're actually
no.
kind of like, you know, the window that the Countess like teleported out. You're like kind of near that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't really want to go in there.
Yeah, I know, but just saying. Actually, no.
It's all reset.
Actually, everything's reset. Actually, no. You're a little bit. Yeah. You're kind of on the You're on the southern window. To that,
yeah,
you would be.
Anyway.
Yeah,
the east.
Yeah, each level is about 50 feet, and it's 3 levels up, so Griffin's about 150 feet above you.
Well, that Griffin is going to get shot because usually is like drawing and stowing, so it's kind of 2 things, isn't it?
You can swap 1 weapon per round.
Okay.
So when she tried to move, she didn't actually move anywhere?
No, she She didn't move.
Oh, just
She
use
gets
my
stopped.
longbow.
Yeah.
Gets stopped in that space. That hits.
And
The arrow
another one.
cuts through the
Vengeance.
side of the griffin. Another arrow tears through its side. The griffin is very badly hurt. The griffin regrets everything.
Now, the question is, do I just hang out here or try to find my way back up? Was the window one that I could go in? Or is it like...
I mean, you could climb up to it. It's going to be a very long time before you get all the way back up here. You have to climb all the stairs, and this fight's going to long be
Yeah.
over by then.
Yeah. How much rope did people have? Probably enough, right? Yeah. I'll just call out, "I'm all right, guys. I'll be here when you need me."
Just barely
Hey man,
have-
you're having a 1v1 with that griffin.
Yeah, it's probably gonna run away though.
Rand.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, good. All right. Let's see here. All right. We're back here. I'm gonna reckless attack her, and she's in full plate.
Yes.
All right. I won't. I'll just do. I won't do great weapon master. I'll just do.
Head. Straight in the leg. You hit her in the kneecap. She'll never walk again.
Nice.
And crit.
Ow.
You just jump up and hack the axe into her neck as hard as you can. 44 points of damage. She's almost dead.
Let's
Her wind
try that
aura
again.
vanishes. And a 28 is a hit. And you just split the axe straight through the center of her head, killing her instantly.
That's how it's done, people.
Just wondering what you're waiting for.
I had to save
You
time.
could have
Waiting
done
for
that
you were
thing.
waiting for fucking Discord to work properly, I guess? Is that,
You could have done that the entire time with the fuck grin.
could have done that round one.
Ren's just like playing with
Meantime, we're getting
Making-
flung off the fucking castle here.
punching snowmen.
All right, I will. What's injured here? Is this Griffin's, or this
Yeah.
elemental? Yeah,
They've both been hit.
they've both been hit. Okay. Yeah, I'll toll it down the air elemental in front of me here.
Let's
See
if
how
it's
that
gonna
goes.
succeed.
Ah.
Yeah, should be
And
rolling.
Oh,
yep, that was good enough damage to succeed.
Okay. All right then. Then I'll point at its eye and put the help action on it.
Okay. It has
Go for the eyes.
an amorphous air form, and it changes its eyes, so it doesn't have eyes anymore.
Roderick, go for the eyes.
This griffin's going to dive down at you, Roderick. Wah!
Okay.
Full dash action, it flies down that 150 feet and pounces on you. Nara.
Move there. I'm gonna bonus action fighting spirit and attack. Tempted to waste the help action, but I'm gonna attack the griffin.
Okay.
You're one of the good ones, Nara.
Hit. You slice in.
I don't want Thon cutting me off from the healing hands.
You slice through this oversized chicken. That's a hit. And cut down the griffin again. Wah! Hit. And you jam the longsword into the griffin's side, and it's almost dead. The air elemental is going to move here, provoking an opportunity attack from Than.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Boom.
Hit.
Boom.
You poke it with a short sword. It does resist the damage. It takes 8 points. The weapon doesn't quite cut through it. And then it starts spinning around. And Norin and Nara, you both need strength saving throws. It does its whirlwind, battering you guys. You both succeed and take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. It just hits you guys with a bit of wind, and that's it. Thomas.
Alright, I'll unstop her the flask.
Okay. An air elemental. It appears in front of you, and it'll roll initiative and do as you command.
Kill the other air elemental.
It rubs
Point
its
at it
hands together.
and I'm punching it.
Oh, Thomas, have it pick Roderick up and bring him up here.
I don't think it's strong enough. Roderick tends to carry a lot of shit.
I don't
just
have to
thought
carry
Roderick
that
picked
much.
him up, so-
The
Roderick
thing
will
is,
fucking
I
kill it
can't
before he even
carry
gets
that
to him.
much.
It rubs its hands together and it's been waiting to mess up this other air elemental. You don't know its history. No.
Sibling rivalry.
Try to cut down the griffin first.
Hit. And could have been the start of a beautiful relationship with another griffin. Now it's dead.
I'm fiercely loyal to my griffin as it is to me, so it's fine. Let's go for that air elemental.
Hit. You slice into it, start to cut through some of the cords of air.
Okay, I'll put my unwavering mark on it as I make a third attack.
Hit. You slash into it again, and the air elemental is almost dispersed. Another good couple of hits, and it's gone.
Okay, that's it.
Lily. Oh, sorry, I just taken the icon off you.
Sorry. I'm gonna attack the air elemental. Hey, I got all these targets here. I could green friend blade and hit these guys too, right?
Hit one of them.
No, I'm gonna shoot for a booming blade on the elemental.
Hit.
To juggle a lot of things.
Alright, resist the thunder damage.
Oh, that's right.
It does kind of, you do hear the thunderous energy kind of rebounding around it, and it's looking almost destroyed anyway.
Well, I'll try another stab.
Hit. And it's gone. The blade pierces through and just disperses the elemental instantly. It's not over yet though. Roderick still is 1v1ing this griffin. Roderick, just you and the griffin. It's now or never.
I could try taming it, but that will never happen.
Write it back up.
And-
That's what we want to see, Roderick. We do.
Okay.
We want to see you riding the griffin back up there.
So what? It's not an animal, so I can't really use animal
You can
handling.
use animal handling on it. It's not just for animals.
Yeah. All right, we'll try.
Monstrosities,
we'll try that.
You know, monsters can be tamed as well. All right.
Not bad.
You guys,
Nice.
you guys look over the edge, and Roderick's not there. Could he have fallen through the cloud? Could he have fallen all the way down into the swamplands, drowning in the muck, calling out for his friends with his final breath? That's it. He's nowhere to be seen. He's gone. Then, suddenly, caw-caw! Caw-caw! You
And
hear
that's
a
actually
Drop his fireballs immediately.
in the distance, and swooping down, abounding upon you all, is Roderick riding the same griffin. The griffin still has an arrow sticking out of its neck.
I was about to say, wow. Okay.
Roderick, the griffin tamer.
Just using the arrow as a handle.
Yeah, that's what the arrows were
Steering
for.
it-
Just
steering
like
it with the
something to
fucking
hang on to. It takes 1 point of damage every time I have to change direction.
dies riding
Collapses to its death when you arrive.
It's like,
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's Roderick riding on the back of the griffin.
I think I'm gonna bring my griffin with me wherever we go from now on. It's just like, oh, but we're going inside. I don't give a shit. I'm bringing the griffin.
You should use that
Jesus.
iron flask.
That
Just
griffin
keep
would
dropping
die
it.
in 5 minutes.
yeah,
No?
but we can get another
I
one.
mean,
All the rest
No
of
one
ours
can keep
did,
it
so
alive.
use that as an example.
Well, Norin can
Why are
keep
you
us
the only
alive.
one with a griffin? Think about it.
because I have mounted combatant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's the only thing that can actually keep the griffins safe.
Alright, as you
And it's
guys
got
have
metal plate armor.
finished
Should we
the combat, Petra arrives at the top of the stairs.
Should we search the countess?
Probably. Oh, the pink lady, you mean?
Yeah, Pinky Tuscadero.
She's just dressed in the usual guard armor that you've seen here, full plate, a morning star, and she has a pink coloured sack, and it has a pink giant-sized drinking horn, a pink dented metal helm, a pink empty wooden chest, and a pink mouldy wheel of cheese.
And she can add a pink breastplate to that.
Petra arrives. Ah, you've defeated the final guard. Excellent. This is Countess Sensori's tower. I'm sure that's where she's hiding from you all right now. You can go and defeat her, but would you all be darlings and help me get into the navigation chamber first? I've had trouble getting through it. I seem to lack the strength that you do.
All guidance, whoever.
Very giant. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
Right, Petra points at the door to this dome-shaped building. You can make an athletics check, Randon. Just go to that isometric map just to... So, this top one is the navigation dome, and then there is a door leading into Sensori's tower. You can see, look, she's got the light on. We'll use this. Remember, we're going to use this map as well, so your tokens are over there if you need them.
31.
31. You know what? It was actually pretty damn hard. 31 is more than enough, but this door was like seriously stuck. You can feel like some sort of magical ward breaking as you bust the door open.
No, not motherfuckers.
Oh, excellent! You did it! I tried with all my strength and I simply could not open it. So inside the
Need
building...
my guidance.
You did it without any guidance, Petra says. So inside this building, it has no other entrances or windows. Floating 10 feet above the floor is this blue crystal orb. Excellent.
What does that do?
Why, it controls
Moves
the
this entire-
movement of Lynn Armaal. As you look into the interior walls, you see this very lavish painting, mural of a cloud giant city made up of dozens of joined cloud castles. The ceiling has these overlapping shells of thin black metal, glowing shards of crystal set into star-shaped sockets, like a constellation. With this, I'll be able to fly the castle anywhere. You've done very well, small folk. And there's one more thing. The evil countess. Bring her to justice. Make her pay for what she's done. All of those poor people. Petra points out the door.
And her spell book will be...
Remember, she has it most likely in her chest, which you will only be
So we have to crack open her chest. Okay.
reachable
right.
by her casting the spell Leomon's secret chest. As I said, if you can incapacitate her, I can be very suggestive with some of my spell.
Okay.
So we don't want to kill her.
We will call for you when she's incapacitated.
And I will be here. Good luck. Be warned. She is very fiery. You'll be in for a fight, most likely. Hey guys,
They never just give up right away, do they?
approach her tower. And
Well, the fire giant almost did.
we're going to wrap up tonight's session here.
Alrighty.
Take a long rest right here. Is that what you meant?
Yep. Me and my girlfriend.
That's what I heard.
You guys can actually level up though. So you can level up, just you haven't
sick.
taken a long rest though, so keep a track of whatever resources you spent. So you don't, I think the character mancer might fill everything up, so just keep a track of whatever spell slots you have and hit points and whatnot if you use your character mancer. But level up and gain whatever you gain from a level up, maximum hit points, new spell slots, things like that. You guys know the drill. And
Ooh.
you've reached the next milestone, so we'll level up now because we're almost at the end of this castle adventure. Probably going to finish
Oh man.
pretty close.
Do we keep our hit point amount or the difference between what our hit point is and our hit point max right now?
You just gain
So, like-
maximum hit points. You don't gain
Okay.
hit points.
Okay.
So I finally get access to Ferocious Charger, which is a really cool ability.
What does that do?
If I move at least 10 feet in a straight line, mounted or not.
Well, mounted
Then-
preferably.
Yeah, but if I move at least 10 feet in a straight line right before attacking a creature and I hit it with the attack, the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. And I can use this feature once a turn.
Nice.
That
So,
sounds like it's
it
going to
doesn't-
work well with the help action.
That worked really well with the help action. Yeah, exactly.
and
So-
it doesn't specify melee or ranged, so I could just move
So you can like
10 feet in a
javelin.
straight line and throw a javelin, 100 feet in the air
It's all about the
and hit
momentum.
something. Yeah. So
Alright, so what level are you
I don't know
guys
how
on?
well it's going to work
14?
against giants.
Challenge
What's
accepted.
Level 14?
What's that?
15.
15.
15 now.
15 looks like, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
See, I think how how's my DC going to be? 13. Oh, my DC is going to be 20 for that. Nice.
Alrighty guys, so I'll see you all in 2 weeks. Because we're off next week.
Yeah.
Oh, have a
Oh,
wonderful
that's-
holiday, everybody.
Everybody have a.
I guess that's going to be in the new year. Is that when that is?
It's Christmas.
Yeah, New Year's Day.
Oh yeah, I guess the
2 weeks.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, wow,
the,
it'll be on the
The
1st.
next Friday is New Year's Day.
Perfect.
Awesome.
wait,
All right,
what?
You guys have a
Next
good
Friday?
holiday.
Yeah, have a
Oh
great
yeah,
holiday.
oh yeah, well, yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, the next game. Yeah, we'll see how people are doing it with New Year's as well. If we'll just play it by ear whether people can attend or not.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to be doing anything with this COVID shit, right? So, I mean, nothing crazy, anyways. Unless you guys are out of control.
We live
anyways,
in a free country.
I know the Australians don't really follow the rules, but
We'll see how it goes. All right. Take care,
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
Happy holidays.